All right. Okay. So, Walpurgis is finally back, and there is 2 IDs and an ego. I think it's been a while since we've had 3 things for Walp. I mean, at least like at a time, because I feel like it's been 2 IDs and then no ego for the past few times, maybe. I think the last one, it was Ishmael and Gregor, right? But so, okay, 2 IDs. And I mean, like Ishmael's, who was sinking Tremor, we have another sinking Tremor. Last one was Natural Quills. Oh, was that the last one? Just someone recent. Yeah, I feel like it's really weird to see sinking Tremor again, because sinking Tremor, like, I feel like that was a very recent Walpurgis of sinking Tremor, so I feel like it would make more sense to have more like variation, I guess. Also, I don't know why they chose the suit for Ryoshu. Like, I feel like she could have got something else, like maybe like Cobalt Scar, or just literally anything that looks cooler than this, but it's not super horrible, but I mean, she looks strong. Okay. And then, really quickly, Meursault is probably going to be Burn, and Sinclair looks like he has support for Dawn Sinclair with SP healing passives, but we'll get to that very shortly. Okay. So, Ryoshu. First off, let's check the skill 1. Yeah, my personal taste, like, I like suits, right? I think suits look good, but like this like pink fluffy suit, I don't know. Like, I just don't imagine Ryoshu wearing a pink fluffy suit. Like, I feel like it would be more fitting on like Dawn or even Ishmael, but like Ryoshu, I just don't imagine in a in a pink fluffy suit. But anyways, I mean, the gun kind of makes sense. Like, it's a gun. So everything is ammo now for some reason. All right. So 2 coins on skill 1. On use, gain coin power for every X sinking. Tremor plus sinking on target. Spend bullet, solitude, inflict sinking count. Spend bullet, solitude, inflict tremor. So right away, it has sinking tremor, and we already got a sinking tremor Walpurgis unit, and since Parched Moon already it's felt like they're trying to go into this dual status team building thing. I think that's even why they're probably making new loadouts, because there's enough loadouts for every status team right now. Like, because there's 7 keywords for statuses, and then there's 7 keywords for Sin Infinities, and there's 20 loadouts, so 14, and then also like Blunt Pierce Slash is another 3, so that's 17. So all of those things are covered. So I feel like that's why they need to make more loadouts. Yeah. Getting a big purple there. Just so confused. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess she has never been opposed to it. Okay. So, tremor sinking. Bang bang. Alright. So, it very much feels like they're trying to make a tremor sinking team. Because, like, we have Ishmael, who is tremor sinking, and now we have this, which is tremor sinking. Now, I don't know how great it's going to be. It really depends on the sinking count. Tremor, Tremor you don't lose the stacks on, really. But sinking, well, I mean, Tremor you kind of do. Oh, I forgot about Ujat Otis. Right. Okay, yeah. So, sinking, though, I feel like is the main factor of a Tremor sinking team, specifically sinking count. Because like Tremor stays on pretty easily, but sinking, if you hit something one with sinking, it takes a count away. So count for sinking is really, really important for Tremor sinking. I mean, I guess Molar Ishmael would still count as Tremor sinking, although I don't know if she inflicts Tremor, or if it's just self-Tremor. I mean, right now on the sinking team, I think Molar Ishmael is a better fit for it than Walpurgis Ishmael. But all right, let's keep going. Okay, so this is also probably gonna be. Actually, so usually when I see 2 coins, I think it's gonna be 3 base power, 4 coin power. But they could do what they did with the other Walp and make it 4 base power and 4 coin power, and then it would roll up to 16. But at the same time, I think Ryoshu is also going to gain offense level from other stuff, so we'll see. It's 1 Tremor sinking at 70. Needs only support. You gotta maintain sinking stack. Yeah, I think Rodya. I mean, she has a. I mean, yeah, her sinking ego, Rhymeshank, is really good for count. Her ID is even better for count, but her ID is sinking, not Tremor sinking. So that's like the one thing that stops her from being on Tremor sinking. I mean, probably wouldn't even stop her though. Okay, and so this actually isn't a skill 2, it's a skill 1-2. So unfocused volley means that it's gonna have attack weight. I don't remember if it showed in the video how much attack weight it was, but it will have attack weight since this is unfocused volley. When the skill inflicts solitude, if the target has solitude this turn or will be inflicted with solitude next turn, trigger Tremor Burst instead, then reduce the target's tremor count. Okay. Miss 3 attack weight. 3 would make sense, yeah. That sounds right. On hit, inflict sinking count, inflict solitude next turn. So I think this is actually the only place in Ryoshu's kit where she inflicts solitude. I think the way she activated it was when she uses up all of her solitude bullets. So she's kind of just gotta spam skill 1s. Okay, but yeah, inflicts, looks like 3 solitude next turn. I don't know if it's 1 solitude per thing, or if it starts at the... Oh, no, not 3 solitude. Okay. It's because it's unfocused volley, that's why. Scourge does get free skill 1s every turn. Free skill 1s every turn. Huh. Alright, I guess we'll see more on that soon. Okay, and then skill 2, on use gain coin power for every X tremor pulsing on target, so probably going to be 4 base power, 4 coin power, going up to 22, or 16 base, 22 conditional. Deal more damage based on faint aroma on target. Okay, spend bullet, solitude. So there's 2 spend bullet solitude on here, and then 1 on here. And I'm gonna guess there's gonna be 6 bullets total. I think, did it say it was gonna be 6 somewhere? Or am I just imagining that number? But like, if you look at a revolver, you can guess it's gonna be 6. Like, it's probably gonna be 6, I would imagine. Like, it's possible that it's not, but it's also shoot. Okay, yeah, I thought I read it somewhere. Okay. On hit, inflict sinking count. Okay, so that's already sinking count on every skill so far, and I think skill 3, yeah, skill 3 also has it. So every skill has sinking count except this one, the skill 3-2. But it also kind of acts as a mini sinking deluge. But okay, we'll get to that. But yes, so she could potentially be pretty decent for sinking count, which sinking still kind of needs to be like more reliable, I guess. Like, yeah, there's some IDs that are already great for count, but if there's more counts, that would just be even better. Sometimes you don't use skill 3. There's at least 3 bullets in each turn, which means you use skill 1, 2 every 2 or 3 turns. Okay, that's pretty good. I think even every 3 would be good, considering that like because Solitude is probably going to start at 3 and then last for 3 turns. So that's fine. Okay, deal more damage based on Faint Aroma on target, inflicting count, inflict Faint Aroma. That's a new thing. Inflict Tremor count. So it looks like she gives a lot of Tremor counts as well. Well, maybe at least 2 on the skill 2. I think she also doesn't really have a Tremor ID right now. I mean, she had her she had one Tremor ID, the Eurodivi ID. The support passive on it, I think, was like give an additional count to allies that are, or was it count or potency? Like when allies are gaining Tremor, they gain additional Tremor. So that was like a really good passive to have. So this ID, if it doesn't make up for losing that passive with its Tremor application, then it's not going to be on the Tremor team. But I do feel like this is going to end up on the sinking team for sure. I mean, it's also Ryoshu's first ID with sinking as well. Tremor burst instead of replaying Solitude if they already have it. So it'll be based off that. I guess it would have to. I guess there'd have to be a, like, if you can't just reapply it over and over. Yeah, I guess there would have to be a turn where they don't have it. So maybe it'd be worth, like, saving the Solitude bullets until they're, like, out of it, so then you can reapply it, like, the next 2 turns or whatever. Or the turn after the next one or whatever. Okay. So, yeah, Faint Aroma is going to be a new thing. That's going to be her gimmick. Her special status, whatever. Alright, skill 3. 3 coins, probably gonna be, oh, what was it usually again? Was it like 4, 5, 5, 5, or was it 5, 4, 4, 4? I think it was 5, 4, 4, 4 actually. The average. 5 base power, 4 coin power, that sounds right. 17 power, yeah, no, that's probably right. Gain coin power for every X Tremor pulsing on target. So then 5 and 6. So then that would be 23. I mean, they could potentially make it stronger. Hopefully they do. Deal more damage based on Faint Aroma on target. On hit inflict Faint Aroma, on hit inflict sinking count. On hit inflict Faint Aroma, on hit inflict sinking. On hit inflict Faint Aroma, on hit inflict Tremor. On hit Tremor burst, then reduce target's Tremor count. Deal gloom damage equal to sinking on target. So deal affinity damage equal to affinity keyword is very good. Like, they have that on burn, for example, but they a lot of the times cap it at 30 damage. After Sinking Deluge came out, they started capping it at 30, which makes it not as desirable. But because it's a Walpurgis ID, it's possible that they don't cap it. If they don't cap it, it'll be much stronger. Well, I mean, it'll be like 69 damage stronger because 99 is the cap. But like, this would be pretty nice if they didn't cap the gloom damage equal to sinking on target to 30. Which they still might cap it to 30, but I'm really hoping that they don't. Because like, it's a Walpurgis ID. They should just let it do its damage. Okay, skill 3-2. This I don't remember what activates it. Maybe this was the thing that happens when you use up the Solitude bullets. Oh wait, no, I think this was the thing where you build up enough Faint Aroma. Wait, maybe? Oh, I don't remember. We'll see. It was somewhere in the passives. Okay, external effects cannot trigger the skill to be reused, so it can't be activated by Rusty Coin and Mirror Dungeon. deal more damage based on excess attack weight beyond the number of actual targets. So, excess attack weight. So it's going to have attack weight. So it's going to be AoE, which is good. Unused gain final power for every X. Some of faint aroma on all targets. That sounds like it could be pretty good. And there's not really a average for single coins, so this number can really be whatever it feels like. Yeah. Attack end, lose petals on self. Okay. On hit, inflict faint aroma, on hit, inflict sinking, on hit, inflict tremor, on hit, do tremor burst, then reduce tremor count, on hit, deal gloom damage equal to sinking on target. Once again. She has an evade. Evades are good, as we all know. Turn end, gain petals, turn end, gain fragile, and attack power next turn. Attack power up, that's pretty decent, I think. Actually, wait, no, that's not just power up. So I don't think it's gonna give her like a clash power. Actually, no, I think it might. Wait, yeah, no, I think it might actually. Okay, if it does, it's better. If it doesn't, then I guess you get 10% more damage, maybe. Hopefully it's the one where it gives you a clash power as well. That would be nice. Then petals, we'll see what that is in a moment. Let's just fit this back to the screen really quickly. All right, second page is here. I'm doing the wrong thing, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay. Always active. Begin encounters with 6 bullets. Okay, yeah, so that's where the number came from. If this unit had bullet solitude and the enemy has less than X SP or is staggered at this unit, or an ally's attack end. Oh, okay. Use bang bang as an unopposed. Hold on, is that the? Oh, hold on, wait, then when did she use the other one? Oh, at 0 bullet. Okay, that's why. If this unit, hold on, I gotta reread this to like better understand. If this unit has bullet solitude and the enemy has less than XSP, we're staggered at this unit, or no, let's attack and use bang as an unopposed attack. Attack end at 0 bullet. Use the skill 1-2 as an unopposed attack and consume SP to reload. So basically you have to spend ammo to reload ammo. That's cool. And it looks like even if she doesn't activate her skill 1-2, it looks like she's still using her skill 1 as an unopposed attack as well, or instead. So it looks like she's just always gonna be using that. Yeah, it looks like she's just gonna be using it like very often, which is good. Okay, gain petals if the enemy takes sinking damage. Well, that's gonna happen pretty frequently in a sinking team. Gain petals equal to faint aroma inflicted every time enemies gain faint aroma. Okay. Gain petals every time tremor burst, regardless of unit. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So basically, Ryoshu is gonna ramp up from everybody on her team. So I guess she also scales with tremor bursting. So I feel like this is the first dual status ID that it might actually be good for both statuses. I mean, obviously we'll have to see the numbers, but like, I feel like this is one of the very few dual status IDs where they actually seem to be good in both teams, or good for a combination team. Because I feel like usually, like these dual status IDs, I feel like they usually lean very heavily into one team over another. Like say like sinking poise, those ones seemed much more like poise than sinking. But like this one actually, instead of seeming more sinking or more tremor, it actually seems like it's meant to be sinking tremor, which like the other dual status IDs did not seem very It usually would seem like, oh, they just have another thing on them, like the last Gregor ID, like burn sinking. Nobody's using him on a burn team. We have Fire Fist Gregor for that. He just seems like a sinking ID, but he doesn't seem like a burn sinking ID. So like this ID actually seems like a tremor sinking ID, because it actually uses its tremor burst instead of just ignoring it and only applying sinking stuff. I mean, even so, I still think it's going to be very heavily for sinking instead, just based off the fact that it gives a unique panic condition. But like, tremor actually does something for it, which is, I feel like that's like a good direction for them to go in, of having teams actually using dual statuses instead of just having them replace the best in slot for mono status teams. Okay, anyways. Attack end at X plus petals, use Magnificent End against target with the highest faint aroma stack. Okay, so yeah, that's good. So I guess she needs to stack petals to use her skill 3-2. And if she is in a sinking tremor team where they're applying tremor burst and they're hitting people with sinking a lot, she's gonna ramp it up very quickly. The only question is how much of this petals things will she gain and how much will she need to activate her skill 3-2, because if she can activate it like every turn, that would be pretty good. I would guess that that's not going to be the case, because that would be a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, who's to say, right? We'll see. Alright, deal more damage against staggered targets based on faint aroma on said target. Okay, if this unit lost X% plus HP this turn, heal HP and SP. Okay, so I don't know why they added that on, but cool. Cool, yeah, why not? Sure, yeah, okay. Support passive, when the ally with the fastest speed hits an enemy with a skill that inflicts sinking potency, counter unique sinking, inflict tremor into tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count. Okay, so more tremor burst when doing sinking. Cool. Why not? Alright. Solitude Bullet. Unique ammo spent by certain skills. Ammo cannot be gained from or increased due to external effects. I wonder if this cannot be gained or increased from due to external effects. I wonder if that is considered by, isn't it like Sinclair's support passive on his thumb ID, where he can like give people more ammo, I think, for ammo IDs. So I feel like that might be what this is stopping Ryoshu from gaining bullets from. So I guess Sinclair can't give her more bullets, but it's whatever. I don't think she's really gonna need it though, because she actually wants to run out of bullets instead of gaining more. So that's fine. Solitude, take more damage from gloom skills. Units with SP. Okay, also really quickly, take more damage from gloom skills on a sinking team where everyone's main damage is gloom is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's a lot of people on the sinking team have gloom, so that's pretty good. Units with SP change their panic type to solitude. Units without SP gain sinking count at turn end. So if this helps with sinking count, that would be great. Yeah, that's about all. Turn end, the loose stack, cool. Effect is not cumulative, inflicting will replace the current value with the inflicted value, which you can't actually do because it doesn't let you do that. But I guess this just goes to say as just future proofing, I guess, or just in general. Okay. Apply the units without SP condition. Actually, I guess if I guess because her unfocused volley can hit the same thing multiple times, so I don't know if this is for that, Or I also don't know if she hits something once with her unfocused volley, if she hits it a second or third time, if it'll just do tremor instead. Well, we'll see. Okay. Apply the units without SP conditional to certain enemies that have SP but cannot change their panic type. Solitude, panic effect. Low morale, gain sinking count at turn ends. Panic, gain sinking count at turn ends. So that's good-ish. I mean, it's not Echoes of the Manor, but it's there's some count in it, and that takes more damage from Gloom skills is good. I mean, I don't really know what else sinking could want aside from count and more damage from Gloom. Or, well, I guess more damage from all skills would be good, but anyways, Petals gain offense level for every X stack. So for every X stack, so what if it stacks up to like 9, and then, because I feel like they should let her get at least 3 offense level. Like they should let Ryoshu get at least 3 offense level for 1 additional clashing power. I feel like they just should let her do that. Because like 1 offense level, 2 offense level, who cares about that? If it's 3 offense level, that's 1 more clash power. So that actually makes a difference. And it could even be more than that. So that would be good if it is more. Can be gained up to X stack per turn. Okay, so they do cap it to a limit per turn. All right. So you can't just spam all of your sinking damage and tremor bursts to gain 1,000,000 petals per turn. Okay, Faint Aroma. Increased stack if this unit has taken sinking damage. That sounds good. So basically you just do damage. Upon Tremor Burst, apply Faint Aroma on other allies. So this is what makes me think this ID also has Tremor usage as well. Because Solitude, very much for sinking. But Faint Aroma actually sounds like sinking Tremor. Because I feel like this is the first status that really uses 2 different statuses. And no, I'm not going to count the Tremor, Hemorrhage, Tremor, Burn, whatever thing. That doesn't really... Like, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, if you have this thing deals more damage, but it doesn't really, like, interact with each other, I feel like, as much as this is. Okay. Upon Tremor Burst, apply Faint Aroma on other allies at max stacking Tremor and do Tremor Burst on self. Right, because this is going to be on the enemies, not on Ryoshu. Then take Gloom damage equal to sinking on self and lose all Faint Aroma. Okay, so that is also sounds pretty good. Because if you just build this up then it will do the Gloom damage equal to sinking on self. So that, if that is not capped at 30, that can also be pretty good. Because if that does up to 99, that would be pretty strong. I could see this being very similar to the magic bullet of the sinking Tremor team. With like Dark Flame, like Faint Aroma kind of could potentially have a similar effect. Cannot gain Faint Aroma for the rest of the turn. Okay. If this unit is killed, inflict remaining Faint Aroma on this unit divided by 2 randomly between this unit's allies. So Faint Aroma will just start spreading around everybody on the enemy team once you have it applied and are doing damage. So that's just sounds pretty good. Yeah, no, that sounds good. That's kind of all. All right, next up is Hornet Meursault. Yeah. He looks like he has a lot of AoE. Like, if you have to say deal less damage against sub-targets, that means he has AoE. And here, deal more damage based on excess attack weight beyond the number of actual targets. That's more AoE. So he has AoE on half of his kit. So that's pretty good. Also, this ID very much seems like a burn ID to me because of... Where is it? Oh, it's on the other page, but Spore increases burn count. He doesn't really do anything with bleed. Not that I saw, at least. Like, he just very much seems like a burn ID. So I guess he'll take Thumb Meursault's spot on the team. Yeah. Hi, hello. Alright, skill 1. 2 coins. It can be either 3 and 4 or 4 and 4. Deal more damage for every X spore on target before you set max spore round base. Inflict pierce fragility on hit. Well, that sounds pretty good. On use. Gain coin power. Is he running the thumb? He might be for burn, potentially. Because he has a thing that inflicts burn count, and I don't remember how much burn count Thumb Meursault inflicts exactly. But this one seems very burn count oriented. Okay. Pierce fragility on hit, on use. Gain coin power for every X and burn plus bleed on target. Yeah, that's good. Gain coin power for every X, so you're gonna gain up to 2 coin power. So if it's 3 and 4, then that'll roll 15. If it's 4 and 4, it'll roll 16. And then if he has regret activated, it will roll a 19. And then if it is a 3 and 4, it'll roll an 18. But regret is something to take into consideration with every Meursault ID, because it stops him from getting coin power a lot of the time. Like on the skill 2, for example, he only gains 1 coin power. That's very likely because of regret, because he just has one of the best ego passives in the entire game of gain 2 coin power in exchange for 1 base power. Or, well, for losing 1 base power, not like it doesn't set its base power to 1, which is like better that it doesn't do that. Okay. Spend spore round base. Inflict burn, inflict bleed. So, I mean, does he have a bleed ID right now? He has. Actually, no, he does. No, yeah, no, he has Blood Fiend. I forgot about that. Never mind. He has a bleed ID. He very much has a bleed ID. Yeah, no, this is not replacing Blood Fiend Meursault at all. Thumb Meursault, specifically on the burn team, it might. But we'll see. Okay, skill 2. Deal less damage against sub-targets, so he's gonna have AoE. And it looks like there's not even a conditional for that, so he just gets free attack weight, which is cool. Deal more damage for every X spore on target. On use, if the main target has X plus burn plus bleed, gain coin power. So, yeah, probably only 1 coin power. But then he also has, if this unit has loyalty, pheromone, gain clash power. Which, I mean, it's not bad. But, like, if this is going to be 4 and 4, like 4 base power, 4 coin power, then gain coin power is going to be 4 and 5. So then that's going to roll, what, like 19? And then clash power will make it roll 20. But if he has regret on, then it will be 3 base power and 7 coin power. If it is 4 and 4, and if he does get that, let me get more library renewal. Probably next Walpurgis. My only thought is we might fire him. Yeah, there's a lot of ammo IDs now. For some reason, every ID now just has a gun. Not sure why, but okay. Well, I mean, every ID in the last day, because like there's only 2 IDs, but you know what I mean. Both IDs have guns this time. Alright, so convert coins equal to loyalty pheromone into unbreakable coins, beginning with the final coin. So I'm guessing loyalty pheromone goes up to 3. Attack end at X or fewer spore round base, reload, germination. So attack end, reload. So he has a lot of things for spore round base, but I don't see a lot of things for spore round buckshot. I mean, I guess reload germination is both Spore Round Base and Spore Round Buckshot, I guess. But okay. On hit, inflict burn count. On hit, inflict bleed count. On hit, inflict burn count. So, yeah, it feels much more like a burn ID than a bleed ID. I mean, mainly because of Spore doing burn count and nothing for bleed, but we'll get to that. Skill 3. He has an Unbreakable on his 4th coin. Not sure why, but okay. Deal more damage based on excess attack weight, feel the number of actual targets. So yeah, that sounds like he'll have a decent amount of attack weight, which will be pretty good. And it's not... Also, the main difference between his attack weight and Ryoshu's attack weight, well, aside from Ryoshu's skill 3-2, is he does not have Unfocused Volley, which is amazing to not have Unfocused Volley. Unfocused Volley sucks. It's like, oh yeah, you have this much attack weight, well, you're actually only going to attack one of those enemies per coin out of all the attack weight. And yeah, so not having Unfocused Volley means you actually attack all of the people that you're attacking. So it's great. Sancha. Is he like EM Otis? The Magic Bullet Otis? Or is that how you mean? Or is there another Otis? Oh yeah. I don't think he has anything like Dark Flame, which was Magic Bullet's best thing going for it. But he does seem like he's going to be pretty decent for count, at least. And attack weight, too. Oh, actually, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about how he has attack weight while inflicting burn count. Okay, yeah, no, he's going to be great for count, now that I am seeing that. Yeah, no, he's going to be really good for count, now that I'm thinking more about it. Because, like, even if he's doing less damage against sub-targets, he's still applying burn count, which is what... I mean, burn doesn't really need an insane amount of burn count, since they don't, like, lose count on hit. But, like, it makes it a lot easier to keep the stacks going without having to worry about it. So, yeah, count is always great. I think right now the best burn count applicator might be Fire Fist Gregor. So this guy might actually be on par with his count, potentially. Which center do you think we gotta go? Like next, or... I don't know, I feel like you know, not ID wise, I feel like I don't really see any of them using a gun. They can fire. Gregor. Actually, yeah, I could see him, or maybe Otis with a gun. Actually, Otis just got a jot, so that makes sense. Actually, does she have ammo on that ID? Okay, anyways. Alright. Alright, skill 3. Deal more damage based on excess attack weight. So that's good. Deal more damage for every X Spore on target. So Spore is going to be his main thing. And yeah, deal more damage for... Oh yeah, all of his things have deal more damage for every X Spore on target. Right. Oh, actually, doesn't he? I don't know. Did he have like a flintlock pistol or something? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Before use, at fewer than X Spore round base, consume SP to gain Spore round base. Sorry, what? At fewer than X Spore round base. Consume SP to gain Spore round base. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like charge, where if you don't have enough charge, you consume your HP to get your charge count up before firing off your skill 3. So I guess this is like that, but instead of consuming HP, it consumes SP. Okay, sure. On use, gain coin power for every X, burn plus bleed on the main target. That's really good. Gain coin power for every X instead of at X plus burn plus bleed, gain coin power. That's a very huge thing for this. because that means he's getting at least 2 coin power instead of 1. Is Sinclair first? Sinclair. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, so 2 coin power on that is actually very important, because if he has the default 4 base power, 3 coin power, and then gains up to 2 coin power, then that will be 4 base power, 5 coin power. And the reason why that's so important is because of Regret boosts him up to 7 coin power, if that's the case. So then that'll be 3 base power, 7 coin power. So that's 3 plus 28, which is 31. 31 rolling if he has those numbers. That's very good. That is, like, very few things roll 31. Like, Rip Space rolls 31. DDEDR rolls 31. Not much else rolls 31. So that would be very good for him to have. And also, since it's a modern ID, it also gets its bonus damage as well. So not only does it have the same roll as those things, but it would have the damage bonuses from being a modern ID as well. So, like, it would be very strong. And also, that's not even accounting for the fact that it has bonus attack weight as well. So this thing is going to be, if it has those numbers, it's going to be very strong. Yeah. And then he's also getting Clash Power too. So then it would be rolling like 32, but that's not going to be in the damage calculation. Okay, convert coins equal to loyalty pheromone into unbreakable coins, beginning with the 3rd coin. So this really makes me think his loyalty pheromone thing is going to go up to 3, because, like, he uses it to convert into unbreakable coins on his skill 2, which there's 3 coins. And on the skill 3, there's 3 coins that aren't unbreakable, so that makes me think, okay, well, 3 would just kind of fit for that, so probably gonna be 3. Yeah. Okay. Add X loyalty pheromone, gain attack weight. Okay, so he's getting even more attack weight. That's cool. Do you think Aroma and Salted Ryoshu would be essential in syncing? Inflicts count on every skill. I think she's gonna be very good for syncing. I don't know if she'll be, like, essential, but I think she'll be a very solid syncing unit with how much stuff for syncing she does do. I think Solitude isn't gonna be, like, her main driving point or her main selling point. I think, like, I think her syncing count has a lot of potential to give her a slot on the syncing team. Also, she just looks very strong. Yeah, but the panic change still does seem pretty good, because, like, bonus gloom damage does seem pretty good. Okay. Okay. An X loyalty pheromone, gain attack weight. Oh, yeah, I would say it seems worth it as well. And if you end up pulling Knight of Despair Rhodia instead, then, well, that's even better. one of the best IDs right now. Yeah, I would recommend sharding that Rhodia if you can, because you can shard things during Walp as long as they're not, like, the current banner. Yeah, if you don't already have her. Okay. Real Germination, this attack hits only a single target. Hold on, what? Huh? This coin hits only a single target? What? What do you mean? Inflict burn. This coin hits only a single target? What? I was just so excited because of the attack weight. What do you mean it's only a single target? Okay, one moment. Alright, I'm back. So Echoes of the Manor still good? Yes. Echoes of the Manor is definitely still good. 100%. Yeah, I think it's really good for sinking count. Very good for sinking count. One of the best things for sinking count, actually. Okay. So I am very disappointed by the thing that says this coin only hits a single target. I mean, yeah, why would I think something that would do insane damage would do that much damage to everything? As long as the last coin deal less damage against sub-targets. Alright, I mean, look, it's already a super strong skill. So, like, it would make sense if it was even single target. But, like, this coin hits only a single target, really? Alright, sure. Okay, alright. Okay. This coin hits only... At least it's not unfocused volley. At least it's not unfocused volley. And I guess it uses the normally give you the first 3 coins and switch to the shotgun. I think the shotgun is part of his normal gear. Like I feel like it's part of the same gun, even. At least I think. Yeah, I think it's part of the same thing, because when he reloads germination, which I guess is like the thing as a whole, which I guess the spore round or the base and buckshot are counted separately, maybe. But I feel like it's counted as like one thing. Okay. Also, I missed something. Attack and reload germination. So he reloads after this attack, which is good. I mean, I feel like it'd be better if he reloads like before it, so that he can actually, you know, like use all of his ammo if he doesn't have it. But I mean, reload after. I guess he should probably try to reload before using this in that case. Okay. This coin only hits a single target for the first 3 coins. Inflict burn, inflict bleed, inflict bleed. Okay, 4th coin. Spend spore round buckshot. Deal less damage against sub-targets. Coin deals more damage for every X loyalty pheromone. On hit without cracking, if target's spores at max stack, activate the following. Deal burn potency times spore stack. Divided by X. Wrath damage. So I have a feeling burn potency will let it go up to 99. Spore stack, I have a feeling that will be 3. Actually, will it be 3? I don't know. Divided by X, I feel like if it's going to be divided by however much spore can stack up to, potentially. I mean, hopefully. Wrath damage, dealing wrath damage with this effect counts as activating burn. Okay, that's kind of weird, but okay. The sheer amount of passes, yes, that requires an enemy to be killed at this point. So this dude's good for the encounters where there's also enemies. Well, it's not as good as boss. Potentially. Yeah, I feel like this Meursault does seem very much like a group burn applicator, specifically because of his skill too. Because that's a minimum of 2 burn count on multiple targets at once. So like, and Spore also does burn count too, well, which we'll get to soon. But yeah, okay. Target spores at max stack, activate the following, deal burn potency. Okay, yeah, that part we read. Target loses X burn count. Spore on target expires. On hit, inflict burn count and bleed count. Okay. Alright. Okay, he's doing even more burn count. Cool. So then he has an evade. Evade is good. Combat start, reload, germination. Hold on, he can reload on his evade for free. He just gets to reload. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. Okay. On evade use, gain coin power for every X and burn plus bleed on the attacker. Okay. On evade, heal HP on self. Why? Why do you get to heal HP on self? Huh? If this unit has a loyalty pheromone, heal an additional X HP for every Y stack. Huh? That HP heal on evade doesn't have a cap. I think the thing is, when it says heal HP on self, it's not like, it's not going to be all HP, it's going to be like a specific number. I mean, yeah, I guess if you mean like per turn, like limit once per turn, I don't know if they would say if there's a limit once per turn. I feel like it would be a limit of once per turn though. Or maybe 2 times per turn, but we'll see. For MD, what do you give gifts should I get if I build an entire team for him specifically? I think the best one I can think of is, what is it, Torn Bandolier or whatever? I think that's the only one with ammo that I can think of at the moment. Yeah, that one's usually for either ammo IDs or Pierce IDs, but it's kind of the only ego gift I can think of. Guess ammo back on kill. Oh, there's an ego gift like that. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so I don't know why he gets to heal HP. Like, I don't know where that came from, but okay. Always active. Begin encounters with Spore Round Base and Spore Round Buckshot. On hit with coins that spend Spore Round. The Spore Round Base was spent, inflict X. Spore, also, why do they give the ammo count for Ryoshu but not for Meursault? Like, why is that? Okay, anyways. Spore on base was spent, inflict X Spore. If Spore on Buckshot was spent, inflict X Spore. So he just inflicts Spore whenever he spends Spore Round. Cool. This counts as inflicting negative effects with the skill. Okay, I don't know why they have to clarify that, but alright. Oh, I guess because... Okay, I see. Because they want to just make sure that if there's ever an ego where... or an ego gift that requires inflicting negative effects. It's just like future-proofing or whatever. Because otherwise it would count as the passive inflicting it and not the skill inflicting it. So that makes sense. Alright. I don't know why they wouldn't just put it on the skill, but okay, anyways. Before coin use of a coin that spends Spore Round. Okay, before coin use of a coin that spends Spore Round Buckshot, if this unit does not have Spore Round Buckshot, consume X SP and Y Spore Round Base to gain Spore Round Buckshot. Okay. Similar to supplement song in the way where you can roll whatever you want, but it costs more SP. Does it even cost him SP though? Oh, actually, is that this passive? This unit does not have Spore Round, consume X SP. Oh. Okay, so he doesn't need to reload. So okay, so for this skill, right? Before he uses, say he's on the 3rd coin, right? And he's gonna use Spore Round Base. If he doesn't have a 3rd Spore Round Base, but he has enough for like his first 2, then the 3rd one he will use SP in order to use that ammo. I get it now. I see. And then same as like the Spore Round Buckshot. If he doesn't have enough ammo for Spore Round Buckshot, he'll use SP. So he will never run out of ammo. He'll just convert SP into ammo when he runs out. So he'll need to reload when that happens. Okay, I get it though. I get it. If this unit runs out of Spore Round mid-skill, cancel all subsequent coins. Never mind. Just kidding. Yeah, just kidding. What? Oh, no. Okay, no. He doesn't replenish Spore Round Base. He turns Spore Round Base into Spore Round Buckshot. That's what it is. I see. Okay. That's what it is. So if he doesn't have Spore Round Buckshot, then he'll convert Spore Round Base into Spore Round Buckshot. But he can't generate more Spore Round Base. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't generate more Spore Round Base, but he can convert Spore Round Base into Spore Round Buckshot. Okay, I guess that's why it's called Spore Round Base in the first place. Because it's like the standard, so he can convert it into Buckshot. Okay, that makes sense. It was a little confusing for a second, but... Okay, yeah, because he consumes X SP and Y Spore Round Base. 2 gain Spore Round Buckshot. If it runs out of Spore Round mid-skill... Cancel all subsequent points. Okay. Alright, yeah, so he needs Spore Round Base to convert to Spore Round Buckshot. That's why. And it's only on use of a coin that spends Spore Round Buckshot. Okay, I wasn't reading that close enough. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like that's mainly just for this skill. The skill 3. Because the other ones only have one type or the other. I guess he could use it on his skill 2. Yeah, no, he could use it on his skill 2. Yeah, I think he can. Alright. When targets with Spore are killed, gain loyalty pheromones. Cool. Alright. Will he always gain that whenever he kills something then? I guess so, because he should always be inflicting Spore on every attack. So he should be gaining loyalty pheromones whenever he gets a kill. Or whenever... I guess it can't be on the first hit though, right? I think, yeah, I think it can't be on the first hit. But if it's like on a second hit, like if he's shooting at something with like 10 HP and kills it on first coin, probably he's not going to get loyalty pheromone. But then if he kills it with the second coin instead, if they both spend the Spore Round Base, it probably would give him the loyalty pheromone. Okay. He's a lot of passives, wow. Against targets with Spore, gain the following effects on kill. For the next turn, multiply Spore inflicted by X. Okay. On kill with a base attack skill, gain Spore Round. Gain Spore Round this skill spends divided by X Spore Round. Sorry, what did that just say? On kill with a base attack skill, right? Gain Spore Round skill spends divided by X Spore Round. So what, is that going to be divided by 2? Because they're not going to divide it by 3, like that wouldn't make sense. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so he gets ammo back when he gets a kill. Alright. Support passive. Ally pierce base attack skill end. The ally heals heals X times HP damage dealt with the attack HP. Okay, I don't know why he has so much HP stuff, but okay. For this turn, if all base attack skills equipped on allied skill slots or peer skills, all allies heal SP at turn end. All allies heal SP at turn end? Sorry, what? Huh? What do you mean all allies heal SP at turn end? What? There's got to be a limit to that, right? There's got to be a limit to that. Or it's going to be on, like, Resonance or something. Because that is... there's no way a passive heals all allies SP. It's not gonna... What an upscale. I think if there's gonna be a Blood Fiend team, then Blood-Fiend Meursault's gotta be on the team with hard bullet armor or whatever. So I feel like this can't really do much for them. I mean, I guess it could. Would sack in ID form? I mean, it has the potential for it, but I mean, since Blood Fiends have yeah, that could be. Oh yeah, because I think Blood Fiend Dawn and Blood Fiend Rhodia are both mono pierce. Alright, now for his shorter page. Spore, turn end, gain burn count for every X stack, gain bind next turn. So that's why I think this is a burn heavy ID instead of bleed. Because not a single thing here says bleed. Not a single thing. Loyalty, pheromone. Okay, I was gonna make this larger. Hold on. Loyalty pheromone, turn end, gain protection, haste, and clash power up based on stack. Okay. I mean, yeah, clash power up is decent. This is based on stack, so it doesn't say per stack. So probably clash power up when you're at like 3 loyalty pheromone or something. I don't know. Spore round base, unique ammo spent by when using certain skills. Some attacks cancel blocking ammo when spent. Inflict X spore on target on hit. Okay. Spore round buckshot, unique ammo spent when using certain skills. Some attacks cancel blocking ammo when spent. Inflict X spore on target on hit. Okay. Cool. Reload, germination. Effect applied to spore round unique ammo. Consume X minus sum of spore round Y. Okay, X minus sum of spore round divided by Y SP. So he consumes SP to reload no matter what. Reset both spore round base. X minus sum of spore round divided by Y SP. So. So does that mean it takes more SP the less spore round he has? Because if he's at full sum of spore round, then what would that be? I don't know. Reset both spore round base and spore round buckshot to 0 stacks, and gain them up to max stacks. Okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense. So that he doesn't like overfill when he reloads. That makes sense. All right, why is this not snapping? Okay, next up is the last thing. I mean, we can look over the other stuff again afterwards, but first we're gonna go over this. The ego. Now, I feel like it's been a while since we got a Walpurgis ego. I think the last one was Magical Girl Dawns, I think, potentially, which feels like a while ago. I don't know if there's one after that. What's the most recent one? I don't know. I feel like it's been a while. Okay. So it is a he ego, although something on it seems like a Vav ego. Not a good thing, but there's something. Where is it? Okay, attack end for X turns, lose SP at combat end. So that is something that Vav egos have. So why is he a he ego? Not sure. Most recent one isn't right. Okay. Alright, so he does have 3 coins. Gain clash power for every X, and bleed plus burn on the main target. Since it's an ego, I have no idea what its coin amounts are gonna look like. Deal more damage for every X% missing HP on self. Okay, that's usually a decent passive. Deal less damage against sub-targets. So he has attack weight, but he deals less damage against sub-targets. Maybe that's why he's a he ego, because he deals less damage against sub-targets. Alright. Although that does mean he could potentially have a very strong coin number. SP loss at turn end effect is usually reset for level movement. Yeah, I think it usually. I've only ever seen this on Vav egos. So yeah, it's kind of weird that he has that. Although he does have something else for SP, which I'll get to in a moment, on his passive. Gain clash power for every X. Bleed plus burn on main target, deal more damage. Okay, right, I already read that. Deals damage against sub-targets, so he has attack weight, cool. Also, slash damage type, just to note. On target kill, all eyes gain rhythm next turn. Okay, we'll go over rhythm really quickly. Deal more damage for every X stack, gain offense level for every X stack, lose defense level for every X stack. That's all. So deal more damage, gain offense level, lose defense level doesn't matter. And then it ends turn end. Okay. On target kill, all eyes gain rhythm next turn. Attack and heal SP for X plus highest res and other allies with the least SP. That is good. That is very good. And there's something that's even better. Attack end for X turns, lose SP at combat end. Okay. Okay, this heal SP thing though, that's gonna be very good. Well, it has potential to be very good, but then there's a thing that's better and helps another ID for him a lot. Yeah, this ego is gonna be very, very good for Dawn Sinclair. Because of its passive primarily, which we'll get to shortly. On hit, inflict bleed, on hit, inflict burn. So it's a bleed burn ego, although it's gonna be for burn because of how useful it's gonna be for Dawn Sinclair. It actually makes him usable again. Heads hit at X% plus HP, take a wide HP damage. Then reuse this coin. So he also gets a coin reuse. Why does he get a coin reuse? Not sure, but he has one. This damage does not stagger or reduce this unit's HP below 1. Good. Well, I don't think it would anyway, since he needs X plus % HP, but it's there just in case. On hit, inflict burn, on hit, inflict bleed. On hit, one random ally gains rhythm next turn. Okay. We'll go over his passive before the corrosion skill. Turn start, gain rhythm. On target kill, this unit heals X% HP and heals SP. If the target was killed by an ego skill harmony, multiply this amount, this effect heals by X. That doesn't really matter. That's kind of whatever. The very important thing is the next part. Turn end. If this unit lost SP this turn, heal X plus sum of burn and bleed on all enemies, divided by Y SP rounded down. That is very, very important for Dawn Sinclair. Because when he's in his ego state, he passively loses SP more and more every turn. So this will keep him ramped up for longer. Yeah. This will help him stay ramped up. But it just gives him free SP when he loses SP. And he's going to be doing that every turn. So this will be helping him every turn if he is able to activate this. I think the hardest part of egos for Dawn Sinclair though is using egos once he's in his Dawn state is a little bit rough. So he kind of has to use this before he goes into his Dawn state. Actually, I think the attack and heal SP for allies with least SP could potentially allow him to use this while in his ego state. Which the problem with egos and Dawn Sinclair, like, because it gets his SP so low that he usually has a hard time getting back to full SP, because then he can't win clashes while being at like 10 SP. But if this gives his SP back after using ego, that would be pretty good. And because it says for X turns lose SP at combat end, that makes me think that it's going to be only a small amount of SP, and then it's going to be so okay, I think this is built specifically for Dawn Sinclair, because if say it costs like 10 SP, and then okay, VoV egos usually cost like 10 at combat end, but say it costs like 5 or 8 at combat end. So if he spends 10 but then gets this passive where he's getting SP back and also recovers his own SP, it really won't be that much of an issue for him to use this while in his ego state, because he'll be getting back the SP from the 4x turns lose SP at combat end. So he could potentially use this while in his ego state if it doesn't consume an insane amount of SP. So that would be very good for him to use for, so he can actually be on the burn team again for once. And also Dawn Sinclair's burn count does spread pretty well. The only thing is his skill 1 kind of sucks. Yeah, like it rolls like a 10 or something ridiculously low. Yeah, he's kind of rough to use right now. Especially if he's not in his ego state, he just doesn't really do anything. But in his ego state, he's much better. Okay. Turn end, if his unit lost SP this turn. Yeah, heal SP. Okay. So sounds pretty funny, but also an end glare upscale, so SP loss in turn, stack on each other. I feel like, I don't know if this is an end glare upscale. Because like end glare kind of doesn't want SP. Like, maybe, like, the 4x turns, a lose SP could help him, but, like, Like, I feel like it would just be better to use a different ego to get him down to, like, -25 or something. I feel like N-Corp Sinclair, he's kind of just outdated now. Because, like, after Night of Despair Rodeo, with her passive of don't go below this amount of SP, like, N-Corp Sinclair does not have that quality of life that the Sinking Rodeo does, or even Magical Girl Dawn. He just doesn't have enough quality of life to, like, at least for me, he just doesn't have enough of quality of life stuff for me to want to use him. He's just too much of a hassle to deal with, so that I just don't use him. And also, he gets, like, replaced on literally every single team. Like, he doesn't fit onto the burn team, he doesn't fit onto the bleed team, he doesn't even fit onto the blunt team anymore. Because now there's Envy Blunt for that, and he has middle Sinclair, which is mono blunt as well. So he just doesn't fit onto any teams anymore. Like, he's good for getting through, like, Kanto 1 if it's someone's first ID, but like, even in the Season 1 selector, I wouldn't even recommend him. Fortunately, some old minds come in these don't perform well since back then. Yeah. And, I mean, well, what did I even think of? What's the Heathcliff ID? I forgot what ID it is. Uptime 5? Ooh, I do not want to have an Uptime 5, low-key. It already costs enough to uptie everything. Sunshower, yes. Yes, Sunshower is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Sunshower Heathcliff. That one, oh my... I mean, okay, look, Sunshower Heathcliff is good in Kanto 6, and that's it. He's good in Kanto 6, everything else, he can be ignored. His passive, I despise. But, yeah. Bum cool. Okay. And now for the corrosion skill. Indiscriminate. Targets randomly. Gain clash power for every X bleed plus burn on main. Also, it's unbreakable coins, just to mention. Gain clash power for every X bleed. Okay. Since it says gain clash power instead of coin power, oh, actually, it says it for this one too. I mean, it could potentially be a negative coin ego. I don't know if it will be. Maybe on the corrosion it will be negative coins though, and then on the awakening it'll be positive. But we'll see. Indiscriminate targets randomly. Gain clash power for every X. Bleed plus burn on main target. Deal more damage for every X% missing HP on self. Deal less damage against sub targets before attack. Gain attack weight equal to the highest resin divided by X rounded down. Okay, so he just gains attack weight. Okay. Before attack, lose base power for every cracked coin. Okay. Okay, base power. Okay. Attack end, heal SP for... Oh, why is he... Oh, okay. Attack end, heal SP for X other allies with the least SP. Okay, so he heals SP on his corrosion as well, which is interesting. Okay. Attack end, all allies gain rhythm, wrath damage up, lust damage up, envy damage up, and fragile next turn. So that's interesting. That's a lot of different types of damage up. Huh. Okay. Also, wrath damage and lust damage are both very much for burn. Envy as well, actually, considering Liu Yisong's skill 3 is envy, I'm pretty sure. Thinking machine is weird. I'm not thinking it's actually sort of cool. Since just got done. It's fight in White River now. I'm still on LobCorp. I think I've seen Singing Machine pop up in the Abno selections, but I haven't taken it yet. So I've yet to see what the Singing Machine is all about. Every damage is kind of crazy though. Middle player can benefit. Plus, I guess, by enough team. Yeah, I feel like this isn't going to be as useful on the middle team. Also because this is Slash as well, which feels like it's kind of leaning away from the middle team. Like, I feel like if it's Blunt, it would be more like, yeah, it could be on the middle team. Also, I mean, it does do Bleed as well, which does go on the middle team. So Wrath and Lust are very burn damage heavy. Envy damage also does some stuff for burn too because of Liu Yisong. Maybe. I think damage-wise, I think as long as you have Echoes of the Manor on like Ishmael's ego or something, then you can replace Walpurgis. I mean, Uja Otis is good. Is she better? It depends. She's stronger though, but I can't confidently say that she's better. But she does fit onto the sinking team, and she can replace Walpurgis, but I don't know if she should. But they're both good. Trust is better when it comes to damage. Walpurgis is pretty much what you should only run if you want to far fast. Echoes of the Manor. Yeah, because the main thing about Walpurgis is that she does Echoes of the Manor. That's like her main thing. Right here, I'll finish the reading the corrosion really quickly, because this is like the last thing. All eyes gain Rhythm Wrath, lost envy damage up. And fragile next turn. If the target was killed, activate the effect above once more. Okay, that's cool. Unbreakable coin on hit, inflict bleed. Unbreakable coin on hit, inflict burn. Unbreakable coin at X percent plus HP, take Y HP damage. Okay. Then reuse this coin if the sum of HP lost due to this effect is less than Z. This damage does not stagger or reduce this unit's HP below 1. On hit, inflict burn. On hit, inflict bleed. On hit, one random ally gains rhythm next turn. Okay. So that's that for that ego. I think the passive and gain SP is the main thing. I think he does take HP damage from using this, so that is like a downside. But the gain SP thing is gonna be very good for Don Sinclair. So that burn combined with Meursault's burn seems like burn season is real. The burn season is real. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting more burn stuff finally. I feel like they're also preparing for a burn bleed team because of, wasn't Ryoshu's ego burn bleed or something? Oh, I can just pull it up. All right, only that's the wrong thing. Yeah, burn bleed. I think it's very much gonna be a burn bleed team. Taste of a semblance, be meta for burn. I mean, it's possible with poise. Is there poise on here? Oh yeah, with poise. Yeah, burn bleed with some poise. I mean, yeah, because I mean, usually they build the ID around their ego, or maybe they build the ego for the ID, I guess. So it would be kind of really surprising if the ID didn't have burn, bleed, and poise. Because like if we look at Hong Lu's seasonal ego, I mean, it should be rupture. I mean, yeah, it's rupture. And then Dawn's, for her seasonal ID, this helps it pretty much with Blood Feast and Bleed. Yeah. I think the only one that doesn't fit... Okay, Heathcliff's... Okay, does Heathcliff's fit his? Heathcliff's kind of fits his, because he has sinking. I think Ishmael's is the only one who doesn't really fit. Because she has Blind Obsession. I mean, it kind of fits. Like, she gets Pierce Power and Poise, but like her seasonal ID for her season, like, it doesn't really do much stats. Actually, it doesn't even have Poise. It does Bleed and Burn for some reason. And this does not do Bleed or Burn. But it's still an amazing ego, but it just doesn't really fit her seasonal. considering how Waterloo synergizes towards Blood Ego, it's fair to say that he must probably also something good. Yeah, I think Dawn also... Maybe, I think Dawn actually started the trend of IDs synergizing with their seasonal ego. I mean, they were always supposed to, but like, this really was made for Blood Fiend Dawn. Like, it has even Blood Feast, which, like, it's very clearly made for Blood Fiend Dawn. And then Honglu's thing, his ID itself for his season has it has this name included in one of the passives. Like, it's very much meant to synergize with it. So it would only make sense if Ryoshu also is supposed to synergize with her thing. So that is why I very heavily think this is going to be Burn Bleed with Poise for her ID. The Poise I'm not as confident in, but I do very much think it's going to be Burn Bleed. And I mean, why would they make a seasonal ID and not give it a team to fit in? So that's why I think they're going to start adding more Burn and Bleed IDs. Well, a combination of Burn Bleed, which, I mean, makes sense considering, where is it? Considering this is Burn Bleed. Yeah. Just watch the, huh? Pinky Nurse Father Ryoshu inflicting poison. I mean, it's possible. I feel like Pinky Sinclair into a Pinky. I feel like it's not going to be Pinky Nurse Father. I mean, is it going to be... I feel like she's going to be more than that. Like, I feel like she has a greater potential than just being one of the Nurse Fathers. I mean, I think it's possible, but like... I feel like it'd be cooler to see her in a higher position than that. I mean, yeah, it also has Bind, too. And Bind is kind of on the Red Eyes egos, which she has a lot of... She has a lot of stuff with the Red Eyes stuff, because she has like 2 Red Eyes egos. Right? Where was it? Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah. Yep. I still haven't changed this loadout from the anniversary ticket priority list stream. Okay, what even is left in the... Or what do I not have? I don't have like any of the new season IDs. Okay, yeah, this was Sinking Burn, wasn't it? Why is there even Sinking Burn? Like, why? Like, why? Said the bad end ID buff. The every responded by take or share damage. That sounds pretty interesting. Was this also Sinking Tremor? Yeah, this was also Sinking Tremor. One season I don't have is Index Faust. Input Sharing Unclear. Spade Unlimited Shard. Dawnclair. I feel like Dawnclair doesn't get used that much anymore, to be honest. Like, he just doesn't, like... He just doesn't hold up. Also, another thing is the Meursault passive for his ammo. It says unique ammo, but it doesn't say the thing that Ryoshu's did. Because Ryoshu's says cannot be gained from or increased due to external effects. this is something that's actually kind of important. This ammo cannot be gained from or increased due to external effects. It does not say that for Meursault's ammo. So that makes me think that that is meant for a very specific passive. A very specific passive. This one. Ammo, it gives people more ammo. This Sinclair, he gives people ammo as his passive. So this could potentially work for the Meursault ID. And also this is a burn ID, so it fits on the team. Which also makes me think that that actually is a case to not use Dawn Sinclair. Like, I know Sinclair's gonna be getting a new eco, which should help him a lot for Dawn Office Sinclair. But he also kind of sucks. Like, when I say he sucks, I don't mean he's like awful, but like his coin numbers aren't that great. Like, his count application is good, because that's like 3 counts on 3 attack weight. Although he has to be at full SP, and he has to actually win his clash, which he doesn't clash that well. Because, I mean, what is he clashing at a 15 on a skill 2? Well, people are starting to clash 15s on skill 1s. So he's just not... He's fallen off, really. Since Ryoshu is bad, and ID redirects damage to damage father's apprentice. She had to get hit with attack. Huh. Interesting. I see. That sounds pretty good. Okay, yeah, but like also rolling a 10, like a 10, like, yeah, he gets to reuse his coin, but reuse coin is after he's attacking, and that's only when he's in his ego state. So like, that's very rough. Actually could get some last one standing post. Maybe. Well, we'll have to see though. Okay, 9, 18, 22 rolling. And then when he does this, I mean, this skill is good, right? But like the rest of his skills, their numbers just don't hold up. And we don't need burn applicators anymore, because we already have so many people that do so much burn count that don't require to be at 45 SP while your SP is being lowered every turn. Like, he's just outdated. He was good when he came out, but like now he's just, his numbers just don't hold up anymore. Like, everything is just rolling too high for him. Like, maybe in MD he can be used, but like that's MD, which I guess people do run, but I mean, I don't run MD for fun. I just do it for my weeklies and then don't touch it elsewhere, or otherwise. Yeah, I mean, this ID, I don't think it's like, is it bad for burn? I mean, the thing is, it gives ammo to Li Hang Meursault, who has burn, but now we're going to be getting a new Meursault, although the new Meursault is also going to be supported by the Thumb Sinclair as well. So I think this Meursault's going to get replaced by the new Meursault for burn team. Less convinced to shard Sinclair. Yeah, I think the thing is, right, he just, like, his ego, I feel like will be good to support him, but this Sinclair, I feel like his spot is too solid on the burn team, and he's not even on field. He's off field just to support people with ammo, who is only, and by support people with ammo, it's just Meursault. It's only Meursault. This ammo has ID. This ammo has ID. This ID has ammo, and then his new one's gonna have ammo. So Sinclair's just gonna be giving ammo to Meursault for burn, and that's it. That's all he's doing. Although I don't think it's even gonna be like necessary. I feel like I would just hold off on sharding any Sinclair, to be honest. I said 4 Pride Res. Oh, for the Sinclair passive. So wait, is Sinclair passive counted as an external effect for assaulted? I think it is counted as a external effect, cause so I think that's actually why they have. I think that's why they included the thing saying this ammo cannot be gained from or increased due to external effects, because Sinclair's passive, I'm pretty sure, would count as an external effect. But I think that's why they specifically do not have it on Meursault's passive, because it probably can be increased by this Sinclair's passive. I think because the rest of the burn team at the time it was released did have a lot of pride skills, like Liu, Rodya. That's the only one I can think of actually. Who else even has pride on there? Okay, hold on. I have to check which burn IDs actually even have pride. Burn skill. Okay, Rodya has it. Faust has it. Magic Bullet Otis has it. So that's 4. I mean, that's not 4. That's 3. He has it on his defense skill, which is kind of whatever. Sync Dawn has it on her skill 3, which isn't great. I mean, what other burn IDs were there? I guess there's burn on like Liu IDs, but Liu IDs aren't really being used right now. What skills does the new Meursault have again? Is it like, okay, Lust, Wrath, and Wrath. Cool. Okay, so I feel like Sinclair, honestly, I feel like he doesn't really need anything sharded right now. Well, at least for burn, because like this, I feel like this isn't gonna actually activate too often. He's kind of just whatever for burn right now. This ID, otherwise, is just such a strong ID. Like it's just a really good ID. It's a pretty good ID. I mean, if you have the Sinclair shards, you could shard this. You could also like wait for a while. Or if you just want to get all the Walpurgis stuff, you could just get all the Walpurgis stuff, because like that is not going to be shardable as often. But yeah, I mean, because there might also be other Sinclair IDs coming out in this season as well, because sometimes they'll have multiple IDs per Sinner. Like last time they had like 3 IDs or something for Meursault, or maybe it's like 2 and then Ego. I mean, no, yeah, because they had Bloodfiend and Thumb, and then they had Crushbound Past, which was an event, so they had 3 seasonal Meursault things, which was kind of ridiculous. Poise or Library of Runes trauma. I mean, right now I would say this one is better than Dawn Sinclair as of right now, and it's just more relevant. But I mean, there might be future stuff to shard, and then also if you have boxes without having Sinclair shards, then there's probably other things you could use those boxes for, because I feel like Sinclair's IDs aren't like super relevant right now. I feel like the main thing is Rien, Song, Index Dawn. Like those are the 2 like really good things right now. And I mean, I guess Sinking Tremor is gonna be a thing now, because this is gonna be our 3rd Sinking Tremor ID, because this is Sinking Tremor, and then this is Sinking Tremor. I can't think of any other Sinking Tremor IDs right now. But yeah. Poise. Huh? What? Huh? What does that mean? Hold on one sec. Okay, what? Okay, wait, oh, huh? The ego gift? Oh, nebulizer? Huh? What was that? What was that? Was that their way of saying hard mode is ready? Okay, cool. Alright. Where's nebulizer? This thing? I think this is more of a inhaler than a, I don't... It looks more like an inhaler than anything. I guess like a inhaler is like symbolic of breathing. And I guess poise is like the crit damage, so it's like they're like breathing to focus for critting. For people that can't breathe well. I don't know if cancer is the same. I don't know about that one. By the way, I was looking at ask. Okay, one sec. Yo, there's like some like construction noise or something. I don't even know, bro. And it's just like really loud. So I don't really know what to do about that. I thought it was gonna stop and like I don't know how much longer it's gonna go on for. You know, I'll just wait another minute. Yo, it would be great if people could not do construction while I am deciding to stream, because it's kind of like inconsiderate. Like if only they would just like consider my streaming time and decide to do construction a different day. That would be great. Yeah, I don't know how much longer this is gonna go on for, but I don't want to just take a half-hour hiatus. Okay, no, this is actually getting really annoying. I'm gonna have to actually. Oh my god, this is actually horrible. This is actually terrible. Oh my god. All right. Subtype meme. People with inhaler are poise player. I see. Oh, Jane Doe from CCC. That's a character. Wear headphones. Oh, I am. The thing is, it's going through my mic. Can you guys hear it in the background? Because it's like loud. Like, I don't know if my mic is picking it up or not. Hold on, what if I turn it away? Because on OBS, it's like really loud. Yes. Okay. Skip the wall because that's very fair. Yeah, I would say if you're like new, then you don't need. Do you not hear anything back on? Oh, really? I don't even know. Like it's just like a loud noise. It sounds like it's pretty far away too. It just sounds really loud. I don't know if they're like drilling something. I don't even know. Okay. Alright, skipped wall. Yeah, no, I feel like when you're like a new player, I think it's much more important to have IDs that are strong. Or just it's important to have IDs. So it doesn't really matter what IDs you have. You just need a team. You need IDs to build a team with, and it doesn't really matter if it's like the strongest team or not. Rather focus on like missing IDs because they can carry. Oh yeah, for sure. The newer, so older IDs are going to be weaker because as they keep releasing more and more IDs, they keep making them stronger and stronger. Like, because the power creep is almost even canonical in this game. It's like the power creep is canonical. So yeah. As for like, I mean, if you need good IDs, the IDs for cancers that have center IDs, some of them. The Ishmael one is, it kind of fell off, to be honest, but the other ones are still good. Preference wild hunt heals 15 minutes speed. Yeah, Wealth is good. The Bloodfiend Dawn is good, and Lord Honglu is one of the best IDs right now, because the Heisho team is probably one of, if not the best teams right now. Specifically, Heisho Faust as well is really good ID. I mean, as for like the seasonal things, I talked about it a little bit in, well, I mean, kind of in as much detail as I would in about like the anniversary ticket selection things. And Corp Faust, I think, I thought probably the most valuable. Gang Leader Honglu is pretty good. He's up there. You know, if I turn my game down. Oh no, that just messes with my mic. Hold on. Okay. I wish I knew how to use like a compressor or something to help my audio cut out background noise. I don't know how to do all that though. Oh my, this noise is actually, oh, it's so annoying. Oh my god. All right, I don't know how much longer this is gonna go on for. Oh, this is horrible. Finish my void team. That's good. Okay, I can't. This noise is horrible. It's so annoying. Oh my god. It's like a drill, but it's like, oh, I don't even know what it is. Alright, alright. Okay. Also applied Panda 2 3 weeks since this game actually taken this. Oh, the game, I think the best part of the generosity in this game is that you actually need 0 luck. Unlike other gacha games where you have to pull to get the 6 stars, right? Or 5 stars, whatever. If you unlock Mirror Dungeon and you do Mirror Dungeon, you get 3 levels of the season pass. Here, I'll show you. You do this thing. You do Mirror Dungeon. You finish it. You get 3 levels of the season pass. And when you get to level 121, every time you get a pass level, you get 1 box. So for every level you pass level 120, you get an extra box. And if you buy the pass, you get 2 extra boxes in addition to that 1 extra box. So every time you level up, you get 3 boxes if you have the pass. And if you're free to play, you still get 1 box every time you level up. So every mirror dungeon you finish after level 120, you get 3 boxes. And if you get 200 of these boxes, you can get any ID you want that is currently shardable. So that is really good. Shard IDs I play, and then also yeah, that sharding IDs is amazing. Like I'm like right now I'm playing Enfield as well, and like having to save up for one single character for like a month or 2 just to be able to pull and not have to worry about if I'm gonna not hit pity or something. Like it is rough in other gacha games, like Uma Musume, right? Like I had to save for so long just to pull for one thing. Like, but then Limbus, you can, like, if you play enough mirror dungeons, you can just shard every single thing that comes out. Shard is a good optional, but that's not the reason. Okay, that I can't recommend. Did you ever use a coupon? A coupon? You used a coupon? What do you mean by coupon? Like buy the season pass? Redeem code? Redeem code. I don't think I have used a redeem code. Can redeem coupon codes and all this. Redeem code. Huh. I don't think I've ever done any redeem code stuff with Limbus. Yeah, I don't remember doing anything with that. I think I remember seeing the option there, but I don't remember using it ever. Expired. I mean, when was that? Because I mean, I've been playing the game for a little bit of time. For a little bit of time, I've been playing the game. Not a super long time, but I still need to shard the rest of the past egos from season 1. Because I think when I played in season 1, I played like a little bit, but I didn't know how to claim things from the past. So, oh my god, is it finally over? Oh my god, their construction lasted for 10 minutes? Oh my god, is it done? Actually, low-key, maybe it's just a neighbor or something. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what that was. It was either construction or like one of my neighbors. I don't even know. Alright. Anyways. Playing a lot of different gacha games like HSR, ZZ, Genshin, Recurring Wave, etc. This one game that I don't actually need to focus on my dailies or anything. Oh my, dude, dailies for for some games, dailies take so long. This game, my dailies... Okay, here, I'll show what my dailies look like right now. Also, why is LIMBUS so loud? Oh, yeah, because I bumped my volume up like crazy. Okay, my dailies, I go to here to use Lunacy. This 26, I spend, I go to modules, max it, confirm. That's done. Then, thread, I skip battle 3 times. Okay, then XP. I enter. If it's slash, I pick my slash team. I go. Good voice, syncing ego, and IDs. 900 and Keflin modules. See, the thing is, I used to make a lot of them for running Mirror Dungeon, but then I stopped grinding Mirror Dungeon. And as you can see, that's what happens when you don't grind MD and still make modules anyway. Any good voice, syncing egos. So they're kind of like the only syncing poise right now. Yeah, I think like once you get your Enkephalin count up, it's much more worth it. Because so I would highly recommend using the 26 Lunacy instead of the 52, because you can refill Lunacy like I think it's up to 10 times per day, but it increases every day. So the 26 is like the best deal, I would say, for it. Because the amount of Lunacy you should be getting per week is 750 from the Mirror Dungeon weeklies, plus 300 from maintenance. So that's 1050 Lunacy per week. And the 300 per maintenance is basically guaranteed since it's been 300 every single week for the past 3 years. I mean, spending modules on Mirror Dungeon is like the best use of them, so that's very valid. I think it might be worth spending the 26 Lunacy for an extra few modules though. I think the 26 Lunacy for the thing is probably like the best source of Keflin for bonus modules. See, I've been saving up for things for quite a while, which is how I ended up with as much Lunacy as I have. Like, because once I mean, the thing is, right, when you have enough IDs, you don't really need to pull for anything, ever. So, like when you're new, it's, like, good to pull on things so you get more IDs to build teams with, but, like, I'm at a point where I would rather, like, save my Lunacy for, well, yeah, save my Lunacy for Walpurgis, specifically, and collab IDs. Star IDs. Yeah, sharding is great. But yeah, because like I feel like any ID that's seasonal, I can just shard. So there's like not really any point in me do that. Okay, yeah, like the IDs, right? Like I can just shard whatever I want, and then like other stuff, like Walpurgis is the only thing I'll use Lunacy on. And then as for the other IDs, like you can also shard IDs from Walp. So you can shard things from Walp as long as it's not the current banner. Like anything from past Walpurgises you can shard, but anything from like the current Walp you cannot shard until the next Walpurgis. But yeah, you can still shard things from Walp. You just have to, although you can only shard it during Walpurgis events. So you do have to wait like 3 to 4 months or whatever it'll be if you want to shard it again. But yeah, there's plenty of good IDs that aren't from Walp, so it's not like it's like mandatory or necessary. Nothing for... Oh yeah, Walpurgis I feel like is the best thing to spend lunacy on because you're not able to shard the stuff for 3 to 4 months. Full stop ult set. Yeah, those are good. The full stop duo is very strong. Okay, those are all the dailies done, by the way. It's just spam. So the thread excavation, the assemble and couple modules, clear any stage 2 times. Oh yeah, you get that from skipping the thread Lux. Defeat 10 enemies is the only reason why I don't skip the XP excavation. But if it's a day where I know I'm going to be doing the mirror dungeon run for the weekly, then I won't actually run the XP Lux. I'll just skip it, and then I'll get the defeat 10 enemies from mirror dungeon if I'm doing a mirror dungeon run. Most of IDs being as good as they were back in order. Yeah, they're strong. The Pierce defend, the level down, index saw a lot of Pierce damage skills. I mean, the index Hisong, he actually uses like every damage type. I think he uses more slash damage than Pierce though, because his skill 3 is primarily slash, I would say. Where is he? Yeah, this one. His skill 2 is Pierce, so like it would be strong. Skill 3, it's mainly slash, but I think he does potentially use some Pierce in this one a little bit. I mean, the thing is, right, this Yi-Song is more for a poise team than a sinking team. So if you're thinking about getting the full stop duo, they would still fit on a team with him, because I think he's more poised than sinking, because like he doesn't really have a crazy amount of sinking count, so he doesn't exactly fit on a sinking team. Like there's another Yi-Song for that, which is actually a Walpurgis Yi-Song. Did I make a Walpurgis team somewhere? Okay, I guess I didn't. This one is much better for sinking because it has more counts and doesn't have 9 coins on a skill. Cares about the team running big song. That's true, but that's also like saying putting Heisho Faust on a burn team is good. Like she's just not really for burn. Like he can go on a sinking team, but like he doesn't really synergize with them. He all the enemy he can actually kick in. Yeah, and that's usually what poise does, is they just do high damage. Like Heathcliff's his enhanced skill 3. This thing in XP excavation, this one attack can do like over 300 damage in XP excavation just while win rating, just because it's very strong. Like deal plus 50% damage with poise is more. This gives him a lot of stuff. Plus 103% damage on critical hit. Plus target's pierce resistance times 50% damage on crit. So that can be another 100%. Like he's very strong. And then Honglu, I think, might even be stronger for full stop. Like he also synergizes with Heathcliff, because Heathcliff actually gives Honglu more attacks or whatever. They're pretty strong together. Skill 4 interval check. Oh yeah. Heathcliff, wonder how many times he got murdered for rolling tails on a skill 3, 2 on for first before. I mean, it doesn't happen that often. I mean, theoretically, it should happen only 5% of the time. Win rating, true. Especially on XP excavation, because I do not pay attention to that. I just let my dailies run themselves. Yeah, well, what are the other Walp IDs that are out right now? Regret, Magical... Ryoshu already has one. Meursault does not have one yet. Okay, that's that. She's that. He's got that. Otis has... What does Otis have? She has something. What was it? This one. And then Gregor has that. So these are all the Walp IDs out right now. So Meursault's the only one that doesn't have one for Walp. I feel like this kind of feels like a Walpurgis ID though, because this was the first time they brought in an ID that was like from Ruina, because yeah, no, this felt very much like a Walpurgis ID, but it's apparently not. But it still doesn't count as a Walp ID because it's not. Personally ran in E-Song, King's Furious on skill checks and skills. Right. First Assault. ID and Virgil's answer. What's your thoughts on what to get with the which one specifically? I actually because I did make a I did go into a little bit of details on that on a stream specifically about that, but I could go over it briefly now. And then if anybody wants the more specific details, then I mean there's a whole 2-hour stream of that. But I could give some brief thoughts now. Which ticket? Is it this one? Or actually, I guess it is this one, right? If it is this one, then I feel like this is like the easiest one, or the easiest answer. I mean, I guess the other answers are kind of fine. Probably not fast. So basically, yeah. There's 2 easy answers. It is right. Okay, it is. Well, the easiest answer is pick the strongest ID you can think of. There's 2 IDs that stand out as some of the strongest right now. Heisho Faust and Heisho Honglu. Faust stands above Honglu for a very specific reason, and it is her assist defense. Because especially for like newer players, even not for newer players, like if you put everything into this ID, she basically defends an extra slot. Because if she can defend one enemy, and if a different enemy is attacking an ally, if it's an unopposed attack, she'll defend that as well. So that's pretty good. Chef Ryoshu has fell off quite a bit. Yeah, Chef Ryoshu really fell off. Heisho Faust, I think Honglu gets chosen over Faust if and only if people have a lot of other Heisho IDs, because Honglu synergizes really well with all of the Heisho IDs because he gets boluses from them, and his skill 3 synergizes really well with them. Because he gets his like combo attack thing and makes them do an extra skill 3. But if he's on his own, then he does like an extra thing, but that's it. He doesn't make them do an extra skill 3, and he doesn't do the combo attack. So like having Honglu on his own, like he's still strong, but not as strong as Faust. But when he has other Heisho members, then it's probably worth picking Honglu over Faust. But if someone already has one or the other, then yeah, just pick the other one. And then if someone has both of these IDs, because I don't know if people re-roll in this game, but if people were going to re-roll at any point in the game, this would probably be the best point someone could ever re-roll on. For Hongyuan Honglu, Hongyuan Faust, and this Yisong, this might be the best point for re-rolling in the entire game. in the history of this game. Like this is an insane banner to have right now. Especially with the anniversary stuff as well. Like that's just so much stuff you can get by starting the game right now. So that's like a really good starting point. Where to lose? Funny because skill and skill 2 can be summarized by skill and stronger skill. Skill 3 is even stronger skill. So skill 3 is ridiculous. For Lord Honglu, Heisho Rodeo, Heisho Gregor. Heisho Rodeo and Heisho Gregor are not that good. I think all of the other Heisho are better than them. Yeah, except for maybe this Ishmael is kind of whatever, but the other Heisho are stronger. Heisho Heathcliff, Heisho Dawn, Heisho Yisong. The Mao branch, they're just stronger than Rodia and Gregor. Yeah, Faust though. Faust is probably the strongest Heisho member. They actually almost, well, they did try to nerf her, but then too many people complained, so that's why they had to roll back the nerfs. But she was supposed to be nerfed. She wasn't supposed to be this strong, and she is. What's the lore of Heisho? Some of them, they don't even have lore. That's why some people are not happy with the IDs at all. Because, like this ID, nobody knows what this character is supposed to be. Like, where did they even come from? These guys, no lore. Chichun, Ishmael. Oh, yeah, the first potential woman. Sinclair Talisman. Oh, that was more than a light nerf. That was... He got nerfed from, like, the savior of Rupture. Well, I wouldn't say the savior of Rupture. He was the worst thing to happen to Rupture. Because they had to nerf every ID around him. Like, all the IDs with passives, like, with passives of, oh yeah, if they have too much Rupture and Rupture count, don't inflict Rupture. All of that is because of Sinclair. is specifically because of Talisman Sinclair, a 2-star ID. All because of him. Like, when he's on field, he still applies Talisman, but they nerfed Talisman as well by quite a lot. So, like, he's done. He's done. Other strong IDs, though, like, aside from these two, I mean, is the rest of the Heisho team. Because, I mean, the thing is, right, their numbers are just really good. Like their numbers are just really good. Because, like, rolling 15 on skill 1s is something that kind of started being the average in this season. So a lot of the IDs in this season they're going to have that. Another good ID to use that ticket for is this Meursault. Because the rest of the blood team is shardable right now, except for this ID. So that could be a reason to shard this ID. Because Rupture Bleed is pretty strong in Mirror Dungeon Extreme mode, which is like the hard Mirror Dungeon mode, but like the harder version than the hard mode, and then the one after that. He's pretty good in Mirror Dungeon Extreme, I would say. Same with the rest of the Blood Fiend team. So they're pretty good for that. And then there's, see, like, Ringy Song used to be a really strong ID, but like he fell off because his skill 1 rolls an 11. His other skills are still strong, but like rolling an 11 really hurts in modern Limbus. Oh yeah. Oh, he's great. He's a very strong ID. Yeah, this ID, this was the only other ID they tried to nerf aside from Heisho Faust, and had to roll back the nerfs because, I mean, people complained. But like he's very strong, specifically because of his skill 2. Yeah, it does like 70 to 80 damage on a skill 2. for free. So yeah, or well, you need like 3 negative status effects, and then I guess you could also get a little bit of like 6 bleed count, and then he does a lot. He does quite a lot. Is Rain Candle 9 gonna be like a new song? Do you want the answer to that? I was like, come on, these IDs suck when I pulled them. Oh, the Lamantial and Meursault. Yeah, I'll say the all of the fingers that are shown in Canto 9 are like a very specific group. So like they're not like super related to the rest of the fingers. So like they're not exactly a good representation of the general group that the fingers are. Yeah. I don't know how I can better. I don't know if I can explain them any better. But yeah. Okay. Actually, what other Walp IDs were there? Not Walp IDs. What Walp egos were there? I'm forgetting what they were. Yisong didn't have one. Faust didn't have one. Dawn has the Name of Love and Hate. Ryoshu has nothing. She's getting second ID though. Meursault has Regret. Honglu has nothing. Heathcliff has nothing. Ishmael, does Ishmael have a Walp ego? Yeah, she does. She has a Wing Beat. Rhodia, I don't know why I forgot her name for a second. Rhodia has Sanguine Desire. Okay, this coming out like around the same time. Wait, no, this isn't Walp. Oh, it is Walp. Okay, no, it is Walp. Never mind. First thing I thought it was. Rhodia, like, this ego came out around the same time as this ID. So like this saying sanguine pointillism, and then there's a passive sanguine pointless. They just kept spamming the word sanguine over and over in so many different skills. I think they even have it in some of the Blood Fiend IDs or something. Actually, let's check. Was it somewhere? I don't remember. It was somewhere, but like they used the word sanguine like a lot. It was funny. Regret Meursault. Yeah, Regret Meursault is this passive. If someone doesn't have this ego, I highly recommend to shard it if you're able to, because like this unit's leftmost skill on the dashboard loses 1 base power and gains 2 coin power. I think they gave this to him at the time because all of his IDs kind of sucked, but like now if they make him an ID that doesn't suck, it'll be way better than it's supposed to be. Like the new ID, if they don't make his coin power inherently worse, then like he's gonna be very strong, because they kind of can't give him coin power buffs anymore, or he's gonna be able to get an insane amount of coin power. So like if he gets for every X whatever gain coin power, that means if he gets 2 coin, that means he'll get a minimum of 2 coin power from that. And he gets 2 coin power from this, so that means he's going to be at a minimum of 4 coin power for whatever skill that is. Cough, cough. Look at the skill 1. Gain coin power for every X. Burn plus bleed. So yeah, he's going to have a minimum of 4 bonus coin power on a skill 1. Is Capo America? Oh yeah, he's good. he's still good. Like, yeah, this Meursault's gonna be good, but Capo Meursault is also still very good, regardless of this ID. Yeah. The thing is, right, I think Capo Meursault has final power. That's probably to nerf this passive specifically, the regret one. But he's still strong. Yeah, he's still strong. But like rolling, I mean, what's that gonna be? If it's 3 and 4, then that's gonna be 15. But then it's gonna be +3 with the regret ego. So he's gonna be rolling like an 18 on a skill 1 with regret. If it's 3 base power, 4 coin power. The skill 3, I think it was gonna be like a 31 and then 32 with the bonus clash power. If it's the standard 4 base power, 3 coin power, because he gains 2 coin power, so that's 5 coin power, and then the +2 makes it 7 coin power and 3 base power, and 7 times 4 is 28, +3 is 31, so he's gonna be very strong. Yeah. So I have high hopes for him. Yeah. Capo Meursault is good for boss fights, and Hornet Meursault is good for suicide multiplies. I feel like Hornet Meursault is just going to be better for the burn team in general. Like, it feels like his burn count is just really good. Because the thing is, right, he gets bonus damage based on excess attack weight. So if he's attacking a single target and doesn't need 7 million attack weight, and instead is hitting only 1 target, he will get bonus damage from that extra attack weight. I mean, probably it's not gonna be 7 million attack weight, maybe like 3 or 4 or 5, but the same idea. Any targets that he's not using his attack weight on, that's like left over, that will be extra damage for him. So I think even in like single target fights, he still should be pretty strong. Also good point, since when Capo Meursault runs out of ammo, straight up stops the full team burn. Right. Sinclair in Wuthering Heights. Is Sinclair in the Wuthering Heights? Huh? Huh. Right, he doesn't have an ID from season 6, right? Wait, actually, does he? I feel like I don't remember him having one. Yeah, I don't see an ID for him. Actually, was that when he got Deviat Sinclair, or was that a different season? See me a blower for subtitle. Oh, can you? Oh wait, yo, you're right. This one? Not that one. This one. There he is. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have a seasonal ID for season 6. When was this? I think this was season 6. Wait, no, I'm saying season 6 when I'm thinking of season 4. Never mind. Sorry. Kanto 6, I meant, not season 6. This was a season 6 ID, and this as well. Yeah. Oh, did he get 3 IDs in season 6? Didn't he get this then as well? It's crazy. Thumb more salt. I see. Also, something that I want to test out is, because this says post season 7 commencement identities and Walpurgis IDs cannot be obtained. Does this account for standard fare IDs? Probably, but hopefully not. I think, I mean, there is win rating, but I feel it's not too not too difficult here. I can try to. Shock Centipede will be great. Who wants to fight? you know, let's fight with some random Walp IDs.
가시죠.
Yeah, this'll go great.
준비.
Yeah, this'll be great. Okay, so combat, right? Sunshine RNG. Okay, so in focused encounters, I think is the hardest to explain. So, okay, then this is gonna be a great example. So this speed says 5, right? So if I attack with something that's lower than that, like this says 3, this is actually the perfect lineup to explain this. So if something has a lower speed than the enemy, so this is 3 speed, this is 5 speed, it cannot redirect it, right? But if it's attacking something with a lower speed than it, that thing can still clash with it. But if something has a higher speed, like 7 is higher than 5, then that can redirect it. Equal speed can also... Yes. Yeah, that's correct. Equal speed also can't redirect it. So if someone was 5 speed and tried to attack it, it wouldn't change. They would have to be a higher speed. But if it's attacking something with a lower speed, then that lower speed can still clash it. And then like anything that's the same speed or lower can't change its direction. And then we'll go to XPL Excavation, which, I mean, those fights are much easier to understand, I feel like. Pointing out the Serenities can drag attacks. Right. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Why is it? Oh, that's why. Did I do the wrong thing before? Heath. Well done 2 days ago. Just maybe try. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. Okay. Focused or non-focused encounters. I mean, you drag the thing and it goes from left to right. There's also an attack weight that I could try to go over as well. Run and Dixie song. For more gambling. It's buffering. Well, not much I can do about that. Oh, good damage, guys. Good job. Every second. Okay, thank you, Ishmael, for the commentary. So I don't use announcers. I think my biggest mistake was polling for Gebera announcer, because I don't even use it. I wasted 150 polls on a Walpurgis just to get the Gebera announcer, and I don't even use it. Like, why did I do that? Hello? Oh, I'm here. Okay, but it's Gebera. Getting started to give me every single gamble possible. I'll skip to Lampburger just to get him in the Hey Show remember. Oh, hello. See, the Gebera announcer?
여기까지 온 걸 보면 피 좀 봤다고 눈물 그렁그렁 단지 발목 잡지는 않을 것 같네. 세피라 중 최고의 전투부서.
Whose VA is this? Or which VA is this? It's not Otis's VA, is it? Hold on. Who? Hold on. Oh, I want to check whose VA this is. Is it someone else's VA or different characters thing? Hold on. Limbus Company. Who voices Gebera's announcer?
정신 차려. 어차피 죽게 생긴 거 칼 한 번, 총알 한 발이라도 저것들 머리통에 꽂아놓고 죽어야 할 거 아니야.
Kanji I LIMBUS company. Who does Kanji I voice? I guess she's not any of the main cast. I know Dawn is Kim Ya Lim. I said I love you in the YouTube vid. I think I saw like a clip of that or something. Quick reminder. There's gonna be the anniversary banner thing. You get one ticket. Anniversary banner. Oh, anniversary banner? Top of the top 2 best seasons for Pleasant Sinking. Oh yeah, Muller Ishmael is definitely the #1 for season 2. I think Muller Otis is, I mean, she's a strong unit, but like she gets replaced by T Corp Otis. Yes. So if you go into a fight, this button here, support, you click on that, and then you click on any character you want, and people from your friends list can equip IDs on their profile, and you can borrow 1 ID per fight through the support system. Although it doesn't work for like Mirror Dungeon, but like for the story, you can use it. So you can just borrow someone's level 60 index Yi Song and just solo with him for the entire story and just complete everything that way. Don't even know the difference. What I would recommend to do is, so the way you access it is this. You go to your main thing, click on this banner over here. It'll probably be different for you because I have a banner equipped. You'll probably see like the standard one or whatever. But then you click on that, then you click friends, and then you and then there's an add friend button. And then once you're there, what you want to do, right? Find the highest people level you can. Like find the highest level, like level 100, level, well, I mean, there's probably not 200. Level, I guess anything above like 50, really. And then just friend or send out as many requests as you can and hope that the whales will add you back. That is the strat. That is the strat. Yeah, just try to add whales so that, I mean, what I do, I add as, I mean, I haven't really added people for like a while. I think like when I first started playing the game, I just added the highest level people I could find. And so whenever an ID comes out, usually someone will have it. And usually within like a few days, someone will equip it. But yeah, just friend as many people as you can. Well, not like actually as many. I would just say the most important thing is just like having high level people added. Yeah. You'll just let 1 or 2 IDs in my team. If my whole team can fight, use brain. Yeah, that's a fair strat. Because, I mean, yeah, like when you have lower amounts of sinners in a fight, then they get more slots to do stuff with. So if you just dump all your resources into one character, then they will carry. Also, something that's pretty important to mention, I feel like, is events is probably the #1 way of getting character XP. Like the Walpurgis thing, there's gonna be an event with it, and doing the Walpurgis thing will likely give you a lot of stuff for leveling characters up and up-tying them as well. So that'll probably be pretty important to do. It will give a lot of stuff, likely. Especially since like it's gonna have to give enough stuff for like people on Kando 9 to be able to level up their characters. So if you're like early on, it will give you a lot of stuff. For more skill, especially Yi-sung, because Furiosa takes so long for his condition. Yeah, it does take him a little bit of a while. I think he can only do like so much in one turn though. I want to check that actually. Takes 3 turns to fill level 2. I mean, was there a cap on how much prescripts target he can, or not that? How much grace of the prescript he can gain per turn? I think does he gain a? I think right. Then the 9 is the cap. Is there a maximum of how much he can gain in like one turn specifically though, or? I guess his stuff just only gains up to 3 per turn. Yeah, I think he gains up to 3 per turn. I don't think he goes above that. Because his skills only give it... Yeah, no, I think they only gain 3 per turn. Because it just gives an unlock level. Yeah, I think it is just 3 per turn. Which isn't bad. Because, I mean, it's 3 turns, but then he also needs to build up... he also needs to build up Procuration Hermes to activate this thing as well. Well, he doesn't like need it, but it helps him. Gain up to unlock stage plus 2 Procuration per turn. If you go to 3, you can gain 5 per turn. Okay. So, I mean, how many turns is that to max it out? Because if he needs 9 Procuration, then that's 3 turns to get to stage whatever, to get to stage 3, right? And then if he gets 2 Procuration per turn, then he's at 6, so then he needs 1 more turn? Skip the whole little creature thing with only 1 defense usage. Oh, really? I don't know if he can. Does it? Okay, at below unlock 2, activate the following effects. Gain unlock 2. Does this activate if he's not at unlock 1? Can he just bump himself up to unlock 2 instantly? Is that how that works? Of course, the prescript is less than... I don't know why I thought he had to be at unlock 1 to do the bump it up to unlock 2 thing. It's a gambling defense skill. I guess you also get the karmic consequence, so it lowers your chance of getting good weapons during the Furioso replica, whatever, right? Or I guess during the other skills, because karmic consequence. Actually, does it not impact this at all? Okay, actually, it impacts the skill 3, but the Furiosa replica, I don't think karmic consequence affects it at all. Yeah, I guess not actually. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that. He can do that, but you trade damage for unlock. Since chance of trouble living corresponding to that couple soldiers. Yeah, I think that might be for all the skills except Furiosa replica. Because the karma consequence chance to produce weapon of matching damage type does lower with more karma consequence, but like the Furiosa replica doesn't have that on it. So I guess if you want to go all in on Furiosa replica, then it's fine, but like I feel like generally it would be better to just use him normally. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and then he also he buffs indexed on for some reason, who's already good. Okay, skill 3 is very good. Damage for prepare previous replica, say use defense before. It's gotta waste damage on it. Yeah, I think if you're doing the skill 3, you probably wouldn't need to do the evade for it. Yeah. He's strong though. I feel like the weakest ID of the season so far is okay. Maybe not the weakest, but like what is this? Like why does she only gain 1 coin power? Oh right, she gains power from this thing. I mean, that's whatever. Like why does she even have burn? Like she does what, like 1 burn potency per time she inflicts bleed? Actually, I guess she does burn count too. But she needs to like get envy just to activate her burn. She has to run it through her passive and whatever, and it's kind of like whatever. Cause like the other burn bleed people don't have envy. Like the new ID, the new Meursault, has Lust and Wrath, and that's it. He does not have Envy. The Sinclair though kind of synergizes with it, with the Wrath, Lust, and Envy damage up. So that kind of makes me think that he might actually fit onto the team to buff like Mateus maybe. It could potentially actually be decent for that. I guess that she'll inflict more burn when she's paired with Mateus, I guess, because to probably have the appraise. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. That Mateus could buff middle Ishmael. Yeah, I think if indexed Yisong can buff indexed on, I think that's even more proof that Mateus could buff middle Ishmael. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think that's kind of all for now that I want to go over. Yeah, I feel like that covers everything. Covered all the IDs. No. And any last burning questions? Right. Maybe they wouldn't synergize in that case. Not sure. You run potential one and potential. What, the Gia, Ji-Chun, Ishmael, and Sunshower Heathcliff for what? For XP excavation? For thread? Like, yes. Alright, you know what? Just doing a normal MD, switching to hard, make the MD or extra rewards hard than normal. Hard mode MD lets you claim all 3 of your weeklies at once and gives you more boxes for doing your weeklies. But after you claim those weekly bonuses, there is 0 point in doing hard mode. 0 point in doing hard mode after claiming your weekly rewards from it. So there's no point in doing hard mode. It does not give you any bonus rewards outside of the weekly bonus. The weekly bonus is the only reason hard mode
시간 끌 것 없이
is done,
모조리
aside from people
지워버리자.
doing challenge runs. But outside of that, there is 0 need to do hard mode. It gives nothing extra.
무슨 술술해.
Loki, I don't know how Heathcliff won that clash. He's at level 20. He should not have won that. Alright, that looks more accurate. To do over 7 people. 2 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I am. You're never seeing the light of day ever again, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Alright. Okay, potential man, you're always my goat. I think he's good in Kanto 6. He's good in Kanto 6. I'll give him that. Outside of Kanto 6, I can't say the same. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's all for the Walp IDs. I mean, we kind of stopped with the Walp IDs a while ago. I guess the next Walp ID stuff will be, I mean, when it releases. So, that will be fun. Yeah, I definitely want to pull on that banner as well. Definitely want to pull on that. I could do the ID stories as well. I could read them if people like reading, although I know a lot of people don't. Okay, I just want to throw this out. What if Ishmael except the Justicia Ego Gear? Then she would be strong. Very, very strong. Actually, who would look best with Justicia? Probably Meursault, because of this one ego pose. Like, imagine this in the Justicia ego gear. Like, that would look so amazing. Judgment Bird's skill. Swing with clear judgment. Huh? What is that supposed to mean? Looks like Drip Goku. Exactly. That's the point. And since Ishmael wants to find her heart's compass. I mean, I feel like Meursault could also cook with the, does he have something to do with the legal system or something? I think he does. Something in his base story or original story. Something about some crime or something. I don't remember. Also, I just think him in this pose in Justicia would look funny because of Drip Goku. That's the only reason. Well, I mean, the main reason. I guess they do have to start giving out secondary Walp IDs, considering everyone else already has one, except Meursault, of course, but... probably Faust is going to be the next Walpurgis thing, because she was also Walpurgis 1 like Meursault. It's probably going to be either her or Otis, maybe, who's Walpurgis 2. Current punishment. right. That was Rhodey's book. Maybe both of them. There could be 2 Justitias. Who would get Twilight then? I think Dawn should get Twilight. Just because. Ryoshu should get Cobalt Scar, because she would look cool with Cobalt Scar. I feel like Blue Star, your first Samurai D, fall fever. Maybe. I feel like nothing there. I mean, that's kind of Gebra's sword though, so I'm not sure about that. Most of the community, what it is like, maybe golfs. I feel like, I mean, that and nothing there are kind of. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like in my current LobCorp playthrough, I've been using Blue Star as a thing to train people with for Justice. I mean, they gotta have Prudence 5 and Temperance 4 at a minimum, but yeah, I've been using it to train people. That I can't do the same for nothing there, but yeah, Blue Star I've been training people on. Red Mist for my bleed team in the future. Low-key, Red Mist won't even need a team. She'll just solo anything. Who would get Red Mist though? Maybe Ryoshu. Okay, I think that's gonna be. I feel like that's like, I think we covered everything, right? Ryoshu is gonna be good for sinking Tremor. Meursault is for burn. I mean, unless he has like 1,000,000 bleed potency on those 2 inflictions he has, then maybe. But okay, Sinclair, he's there. He exists. He heals SP, but for who? Because Dawn Sinclair's not equipped. Not sure. Black Silence ID will immediately kill Ray and Yisong if they're deployed together. Killing the LARPer. Huh. Been on one. We already have Roland rep. I mean, I guess because it's like a knockoff Roland, right? Like, I mean, I don't know, unless the index tells someone, oh yeah, you should start role-playing as the Red Mist, or oh yeah, you should start role-playing as Bina, like, the big 3 of Project Moon. I don't know if Bina gets that title, especially when people like Angela exist. Mr. Green's life was based off of Roland's pattern. I mean, I think just based off of Roland's life in general. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers for Ruina, so I won't go too into it. Someone. Yeah, I feel like the big 3. I mean, okay. A is pretty important. C is pretty important. And I guess Angela and Roland might be kind of tied. Although actually, no, Angela's probably more important. Yeah, no, Angela's more important, way more important than Roland. Roland is still important, but I don't think he is as important as Angela. ABC. How is Malphite rupture positive? Oh, I don't think she is. She's just really strong. The thing about this rupture team is that they don't actually care about rupture. They're just strong. Like all of them, every single ID here, except maybe Gia Ishmael and Sync Meursault and maybe the C branch, but like everyone else, they don't even care about rupture. They're just strong. Like, oh, they have rupture, cool. If they don't have rupture, they're just doing high damage anyways because they feel like it. Like they're just good. Make your account positive on top of everything else will permanently break the game. I think Otis is decent for count. Was it Otis? I mean, she does some count. Where's her count? Okay, maybe she gives. I think her bolus gives count to this Honglu. I don't know where. Was it in a passive somewhere? Where even is it? There's a passive somewhere of. Oh, is it in here? Okay, it is in here. Yeah, more rupture count. On hit. With unopposed attacks. Wait, hold on. Is that how that works? Is it only one? Like, only one count? Or... I don't know. Lord Honglu have place of damage from him. It's quite funny. Damage information pack. Yeah, he's strong. He's pretty strong. Yeah. Also, assist defense as well is pretty good. Although I don't know if he gets assist defense or if he like gives it to people. I know Heisho Faust is guaranteed to have it on her counter or her Clash Bolt counter. She's good. She's pretty good. Smell branch failed with bunny girl. Yeah. 3 of them specifically. Well, in the IDs that we have Mao Faust, we have Mao Ryoshu, and we have Mao Otis. And the I mean the yellow things are supposed to be the ears. Do they have tails? I can't tell. I mean these are the ears, but I don't know if the tail is there or not. Okay, why? Alright, whatever. Okay, I still feel like the best ID art. Like they need to draw stuff with backgrounds like this again. Like the characters themselves look really cool now. But like I just really like the backgrounds in some ID arts. Like this one, and then there's one for Gregor. Like they need more background arts. For Faust. Oh, Faust is cool. I think that might be Honglu in the back potentially. Or is it the other guy who I won't name for Canton 8 reasons? Sway Gregor's pre-uptied art. Oh, I don't even have him uptied. Why does he look like nervous? What's he talking about here? What is he borrowing their lighter? Is he giving them a light? Like I can't tell. Who else is our uptied art looks cool? Synced on. Oh my god, this Ishmael. Hold on, where is it? Just her just eating ramen is just such a funny uptight art to have. Like everyone's like fighting and she's just like eating ramen or something. And Rhodia just shopping. It's great. Absolutely peak. Asking for a lighter there. Yeah, you're right. What else looks cool? Oh, the ones where people are just sitting. Not this one. This one's good. Sinclair's like just vibing. Thumb Capo Meursault looks cool. Just chilling. Lord of Hongyuan. Just chilling as well. I should just make the entire thing people just sitting and looking straight into the frame. Well, I mean, Sinclair is not looking at the frame, but it's fine. Why is it on Sinclair still?
언젠간
Okay.
나만의 검수를
Rhino. Rhino? Oh, Meursault. See, this one, he's like kind of aura farming though, which I hate to use that phrase. Like, I despise to use that phrase, but like he kind of is though. Bring up that. The driver's Meursault. It's pretty unique. Yeah, I feel like the lack of like color in the art definitely makes it more unique than some others. So it's cool. Yeah, I don't think any other arts have that. I think T-Corp Rhodia, not really. Yeah, no, she doesn't have that either. Meursault is just the Shit, what does this even look like? Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ryoshu kind of also is like... Ryoshu's cool. Ryoshu is cool. Check for Ryoshu Riptide art. Hold on, I gotta check that one out. She's cool. But what item am I thinking of? Oh yeah. This Dawn, like the pre-up tie, like that looks cool. That looks pretty cool. I feel like yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. I actually had this as my my main screen thing for like a while. I feel like right now I think I only equipped Ryoshu on it because it's Ryoshu's Kanto, but like for a long time I just had it as this. Ryoshu has 2 of what? Huh? What? This is cool though. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And then she has the N-Corp ID, which I feel like this art looks cooler than the other one. Like her proportions, like her leg length to her torso height looks kind of off. Like, I guess because she's like leaning over, but like passive. Yeah, I guess I don't really see this as husband. I just see this as strong wife. So, well, I mean, they can. Double E song, Pritard. Oh, I gotta check that out now. Oh, there's the Ego too, but it's probably not. Okay, that one's cool, and then why does he look so angry? Rio finally used her sword and passing off. I don't remember. Low-key, I can't really check either because I don't have the ego. Emo. I think she might actually use it. She might use it actually. Why can't I? Hello? Oh, okay. Alright, I just have to wait for a minute for it to load or something. Maybe. Broken then? That's a good point. I forgot about that. You are so right. First let's put on a burn team. Actually, let's not do that. Okay, yeah, we can do bleed team. Doesn't really matter who we equip. As long as they have the right ego. As long as they have the right ego. As long... Why do people not have this ego equipped? What? Oh, here we go. Okay. Why is that so difficult? What? This, no one? Oh, okay. Here... Alright, yeah, no, we'll take this one. Alright. Bring up that Indix Dawn is just monitoring. Yeah, that's a comparison I saw a lot of. looks great. What do we need? 4 Wrath, 4 Lust, 4 Pride. That's a lot. 4 Lust, we can get Wrath, Pride. Wrath is gonna be the hardest thing to, or Pride, I mean, is gonna be the hardest thing to get. It's Wrath more I forget that Superbia is a thing, not gonna lie. Like, I just forget it's a thing entirely. It's fine, we don't have to. Yeah, we'll be fine, I think. As long as Ishmael doesn't lose her clash. Wow. Oh right, does it not save the fact that you Superbia if you wait, there's a bug with that thing? I don't even know. Alright, yeah, we can see Dawn's skill 3 because why not? Alright, we just need one person to use a Pride skill. Just one. Famous last words? What were the famous last words? Oh, actually, that's... that's a pretty big bug. I feel like... It's pretty big bug. Alright, we're about to see if the thing uses the sword or not. We'll get to it in a moment, I guess. One moment. Okay, just one more moment. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How many enemies are left? Because if it's only 6, then I don't want to... Okay, no, we can use it without worrying. Why are you... Oh, right, it's clashable encountered. Okay. Interesting. Actually, did I even level them? Okay, we're about to see.
과거를 1000번 단조하여 배워내고 미래에서 1000번 거슬러 찢어 찰나의 일수 다시 1000번을 끌어.
Yeah, she uses it. Yeah, I think she uses it. Although I think only on the last coin. The first 2 coins, I think she uses a different sword, but the last coin she does use it. Lag? Yeah, I don't know why Olympus is lagging. It should not be lagging. But, well, we tested it. She does use her sword on the last coin, I believe, at least. Yeah. First 2 coins, don't use it. Yeah, I won't talk too much about Kanto 9. My question why. Yeah, I won't talk about Kanto 9 right now. I won't do that. Kanto 9 was great. And the 3-year anniversary animation for Kanto 9 was also that was cool. I gotta run my weeklies, but I'm not gonna do that today. Also not gonna do it now because lucky for me, I already got spoiled. I will not talk about Kanto 9 here. Or is it? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dude, I do not like when people, like, especially as like a thumbnail or a title, like, this happens. It's like okay. Yeah. Newbie Olympus player checking the PM channel for the first time. Out of curiosity, watching 10th anniversary animation. Oh yeah. Oh my god, the entire third year anniversary animation. It's just the entirety of Kanto 9. Like, oh my god. I mean, there's some things that you'll only like actually understand when you finish playing it, but like, oh, it was cool. But like, yeah, it's like the entire story of the whole Kanto. But yeah, no, it's cool though. Finish Kanto 9 before watching it though. Just roll random. Yeah, it's unfortunate things like that happen. That actually sucks. Like, yeah, no, I don't like that. I feel like it's like, okay, maybe this isn't the best comparison, but like, imagine like One Piece, right? Like One Piece, like with a lot of things that are like 10 plus years old, people are like, oh, like spoilers for that don't matter. But I feel like for like ongoing things, spoilers, like, I feel like they should be avoided for a little bit. And like with Olympus, it feels like, oh yeah, after the first week, everyone just talks about it and all the limits are off after like the first week of Kanto. No, even like the first day, like you can like not be on social media and play a Kanto. Like, am I hearing a song figure skating? I don't even know actually. What? For some reason that reminds me of the one scene from one scene with JJK, Maki. Okay, you would prefer a certain Ryoshu to spend regularly. I think I would also prefer a certain Ryoshu more than another certain Ryoshu. You're from the south, I didn't even take a whole of it just to. Yeah. Yeah, I guess some people will think like, oh, since it's new, no one's gonna have content made on this yet, and it's like, yeah, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I guess the question is like, how long can you go without spoiling something before, content for review mindset? Yeah, I mean, I won't tell people what content they can or can't make. I'll just, I do my own thing, and I don't really care what other people are doing, because that doesn't have an impact on me. I'll make what I want to have fun making, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make content for the sole purpose of spoiling things. Oh, thank you. I come here so often. That is one of the best compliments I can ever receive. Yeah, I feel like ID streams specifically are usually like the more like I don't really care what I end up talking about as long as I get through it in the beginning. Like if I'm like playing like a story heavy game, then usually I try to like lock in. But like if I'm like grinding for something, or if it's like an ID review stream where like kind of the whole point of it is to answer people's questions about IDs, then like yeah, I'm completely fine talking about whatever. Just here for a joke. See, bro, come for you, give me the whole time. Thank you so much. That is, thank you. Yeah, I try to chill for a bit. I mean, I think the whole content thing in general, is just, I mean, like whenever I am like, were you locked in for Zato? Oh, I was, okay, for for the third Zato stream I was locked in. The first two, I got a little bit distracted every so often, but I tried locking in for the most part. But as for like content, like I kind of just do this like on my spare free time, like as like this is what I do to relax, like instead of like watching streams on my downtime, I do the streaming on my downtime. Which, okay, Don, can we not? All right, like you look really cool, but kind of talking right now. I lost my train of thought. Wait, no. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is just like my chill downtime time. So just chilling is the goal here. Yeah, Zato. I need another game to play that's not LobCorp. I mean, there's already so many games that I was playing and didn't finish. First two Cantos are like a pain memory for me. Replayed through Canto 1, some parts of Canto 2, just remember the center stories. I've done that in the past, actually. I went like through the theater thing or whatever, and went through their, I won't click on it now because I don't know if it'll pop up spoilers. But like after, because I think Cantos 1 through 3, actually most of 4 as well, I don't like read much of, because I was trying to avoid spoilers for Library of Ruina. And then after I binge watched Library of Ruina's story, because I didn't play the game because I didn't want to buy it, so I just binge watched all the story on YouTube. After I did that, then I started reading the LIMBUS story, and then I realized, wow, this would not have spoiled a single thing for me. Although there actually are some spoilers for LobCorp in LIMBUS, starting in like Canto 6, actually, I believe. Although you don't really understand what they are until you know what the LobCorp story is. And then there's stuff for Distortion Detective in other areas. You can force the Canto to hold a new player to reach the Canto. Oh, for me, I think the first time I thought, wow, this is actually one of the best stories I've ever seen was Canto 5. Like each Canto was getting better and better. Like Canto 3's dungeon I thought was like really good, and then it went back to the Canto 4 story. It's like really long, and it's like, all right, kind of whatever. And then the dungeon, pretty good. And then the intervallo before Canto 5 was like, there was so much like anticipation and like build up for Canto 5 that I was like paying attention to the entire thing for the first time, and it was amazing. It was great. And then Canto 6 I think I liked even more. And then since Canto 6 I feel like everything has been like consistently very good. Because like it kept improving and improving and improving. And now I think it's at a very solid like level of really great quality, which is I'm happy with. Canto 4 fried my brain. Genuinely geeked the entire time. Barely realized just fighting from till 4 turns in. Treats you like you know how to read. People saying stories. I think the game. I feel like the main aspect of the game is the story. Because the reason why I actually got the game in the first place was because of the story. Because I watched the LobCorp story. I didn't even play the game, I just watched the story for LobCorp on YouTube, and I was like, wow, that was really cool. And then I found, oh, the sequel to its sequel is free, and so I got it. And it's like not even a gacha game at this point, because you can just get whatever you want. Like, pay attention to it all the way. Christmas in your follow. That one, dude. That one was something. Canto 4 is like make or break for most players if they manage to get through the story without getting bored. They're here to stay. If they get bored from it, they'll go back. I feel like Canto 4 is a very difficult canto to get through, specifically because of how long it is. Like, I feel like there's way too many fights leading up to the dungeon. I feel like it's a really long canto, probably the longest canto there is, I think. Like Canto 5, I feel like is where the story starts to get like really good, and Canto 4 being right before then and being as long as it is very rough. Yeah, because like even if you're like 30 hours into the game, I don't think you'll be at Canto 5. Like you gotta like really grind to get up to. I think Canto 9 took me like 10 hours or something. So I'd be surprised if all of the cantos take like the same-ish. Getting hyped up with Canto 4, the fact now the game skipped for a couple of. Canto 4, I feel like the dungeon was like the best part of it story-wise for me. Like the other parts of it felt like it just took too long. But I mean, once it gets to like the later levels, it's all kind of pretty good from there. That's also, I think, where the first difficulty spike is. Well, temporary difficulty spike, because if you just solo it with a level 60 ID, then actually that's when back when I played, you could still see how many stages there were from the extra words. So I saw the 54 stages. Oh, yeah. The song, yeah. Trying to almost win. Fourth candle almost in. Yeah, the Millie songs really. I think I saw some. I think people didn't like the Canto 9 Millie song for some reason. I don't know why. Like I saw something about people not liking it. I thought it was good. I thought it wasn't like a super like hype song, but I don't think it's supposed to be a hype song. I mean, I think it still has its hype to it, but it's not, I mean, even though it's not like a, no, it was good. I liked it. I just ignore the stage, just go for the story. Yeah, I feel like the story is definitely like the main point that like keeps me in the game. Pink keeps pushing me forward. I will say from Canto 4, I mean, it just keeps getting better. Like, and like Canto 9, I'm not gonna talk about specific things that happen. I'm gonna say in general though, they set up for a lot of stuff in the future for Limbus, so that is very cool. I won't say what it's set up for, but it's set up for like a lot of stuff. I guess it's more so a calm song. The other Canto songs gives you the feeling. No faith, no fears. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like bittersweet even. Almost there. Just Canto 7 and 8. Oh, they're great. How is Dante? How is Dante? Um, let's see. Dante, how are you? He doesn't make TikTok noise. I thought he was gonna do clock noises. He didn't. That was gonna be a great joke, but he didn't do it. Who's on? Oh. We don't know. I mean, I feel like people, there's like the, oh, Dante is A theory, but like, that's kind of like, why would he be A? I mean, yeah, he could be, but like, I mean, he could be in theory. I mean, he could also be C as well. Little Dante's notes. Check whatever it is. I'll check. Wait, in Dante's notes, in where is it? In theater or? Oh, this. It's probably like story stuff. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, there's so many of them. This is why I don't open this section. Dante's A. Oh, A as in the character from LobCorp. There's too many things to click on. I can't. I can't. There's too much. I think I've read through it, all the notes before, like a long time ago, but like when they release even more notes, I'd rather do it in like one big batch than have to check it every single update. But yeah, it's a little bit rough. Okay, wow, this was longer than I expected it to be, low key. I was not expecting this stream to be this long. Usually an ID stream would be like, not this long. Is a character from another game. It's relevant to folklore as far as. Yes, very, very relevant. One of the most relevant characters in the entire series. C as well is also one of the, well, might be the most relevant character to the entire series. I'm just gonna run for 10 years. I believe so, yeah. I think they did want to run it for 10 years or so. Yeah. I don't know how they have that planned so far ahead, but in a couple of years they'll release another series and will be the past of Dante. Not sure. I think they also wanted to make like a I think they also wanted to make an anime too, because I think they gave their reason as like, oh yeah, we want money so that we can make an anime. They just straight up told people that on their live stream, which is so funny to me. Okay, but it has no punchline. That's a good punchline. Do you ever think they'll introduce things more powerful than Arbiter? I feel like they have to, because I feel like we're already approaching the level of color fixers. I feel like they're going to have to get stronger than color fixer IDs. Does the head even stand a chance against the sinners up there? Call tokens, all that. If I'm not wrong, this timeline is quite far from. I don't think it's that far. I think it's a little bit after Library of Runa. Or actually, I don't remember exactly how many years. What will LIMBUS be after the 10 years? I mean, it'll probably still be playable. Like they wouldn't make a ongoing game unplayable. I think if anything, they'll probably release modes with better replayability than Mirror Dungeon. But I mean, yeah, they are probably going to do a different game or make a series or something, but LIMBUS probably, I don't think they'll just not let people play it anymore. They'll probably give you, well, they'll probably give us like, maybe they'll give us like access to all railways so we can do whichever railway we want whenever we want, or all mirror dungeons, we can do whichever mirror dungeon whenever. Like maybe they'll give us like all the events that were ever in the game in one like long list, so that we can just do whatever we want from whatever point of time we want. I would imagine they would do that for us. Because like it wouldn't really make sense to just have one mirror dungeon for the rest of eternity and one railway for the rest of eternity. Probably the case with library, where the game itself is finished. Yeah, I think they'll just stop updating at a point, but I feel like they should give us like a do whatever mirror dungeon and do whatever railway you want type thing. Sinner number 13 will be here 10 years. I mean, I guess technically Dante is one of the sinners. Mess with the handwriting controls. Yeah, I guess it'll give people time to collect all IDs if they want to do that. I don't know, maybe they'll still run banners or something. But I guess they'll just start letting people collect all IDs, which some people will have less IDs to collect, but I still got a little ways to go. Still genuinely so mad I got another index Don copy from a 3-star guarantee. Let's have a new ID. Third index Don copy. Hey, I'll take one. I'll take one. I've been saving my this thing. I'm saving it for Walp. I don't know if Walpurgis does go into the probabilities for it, but just in case, I'm gonna use it during Walpurgis instead of just using it now. Okay, let me not accidentally press them. How many polls do I have in tickets anyways? That's the wrong thing. Why did they move the inventory thing? Okay, I have a decent amount of polls. We got 100 right here, and then 13k will be another 100. So I'll go down to 65,000 if I hit pity. So hopefully I can get everything before hitting pity. Taking into account all pities as well when the events here, just that the rates will be higher than normal 3 stars. So the rates are kind of actually at the whole ID. Yeah, I think the thing is, like, I don't really have any other IDs that I really like need right now. Like, also the rates may be horrible, but like it still reduces the chance of getting a dupe even a little bit. And like getting the dupe or getting any dupe for anything is like the worst feeling to have in this game for me personally. Which is why I don't even shard IDs until the end of the season, because when they release a new railway, then they usually give seasonal tickets, and then you use those seasonal tickets to get one free 3-star, but it's random. So whichever one I don't get from the seasonal Deca extraction, I'll shard whatever's left. Don't need to do temple because my game one fiction. I would save it for Walp, but if you want to pull on something, then go crazy. Yeah, I mean, I never want to tell people to, oh, you have to wait for this thing, oh, you have to pull on this, you have to shard that, you have to, like, it's a game. Whatever you have fun doing is what you should do. Like, if you have fun pulling as soon as you hit 1,300 lunacy, then go for it. I personally prefer to play the way I play, and that's fine. If people prefer to play differently, that's completely fine as well. Also, like 20k lunacy that I've saved up for a month because of the urge. Please don't give in. Heisho banner. I feel like the Heisho banner is pretty good to pull on if people don't have the, like, if people don't have the Heisho units. This banner is pretty good. Pretty good banner with Lord of Hong Yuan and Heisho Fausts. Pretty good. The gacha sphere in Roblox? Roblox has a gacha sphere? They have gacha in Roblox? I mean, I don't really play it, so I don't really know what happens in that game. I'm not gonna lie. I just think what optimize for me first. Gonna take me 2 weeks of thinking. should do Walp or not. Yeah, I think the most important thing about Lunacy is doing the weeklies, which I honestly could have got done by the end of the stream, but I was yapping too much. I mean, I could have just done this while yapping, but Walp costs too much. I mean, it costs as much as any other IDs, it's just you can't shard them as all. I mean, and saving for pity, I mean, I think it's like 26k, right? Because it's 1,300 for one 10 pull, and then it's 200 pulls for pity. I was not want to see it's my team build. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the thing is, I feel like the Walp IDs, usually it's like one Walp ID per team. Like for Burn, for example, well, not including Meursault. Like the like not more Boatworks. Magic Bullet Otis, like kind of is pretty good for Burn with just the standard Burn IDs, like with because there's not much Burn for Walp, for example. I mean, I feel like the Queen of Hatred Dawn's team is either just Charge or Envy res, so I feel like it doesn't really require Walp though, because like the what's the name? The one for Rhodia, like it doesn't really fit on Dawn's team, I feel like, because Dawn isn't like super great for syncing. What he's using is, I feel like Ego is definitely a good thing to get from Walp, like especially Regret Meursault. Like, that's just the wrong Ego. Like, gain 2 coin power, it's just good. Team build, what team build? Is Rain Song, Modifiers indexed on Solid Others, and Hornet Meursault. See, the thing is, there is a team called Generalist Team. Generalist Team is throwing in any strong ID that you have, and that is a valid team. One of course waiting for an ID. Maybe one day. But yeah, generalist teams are a thing. I think that's actually like the Slash, Pierce, and Blunt teams, because they're all different status types. I just throw whatever's has the strongest of like each specific damage type. Like these are all very generalist teams though, like just throwing whatever is strong together, which most of the time is the Heisho IDs for Slash. Pierce, I mean the sync IDs are pretty good, and then the full stop is pretty good. They're like good generalist IDs. Blunt has, I mean Blunt actually is a little bit weaker, I feel like. I mean, they have some IDs, but yeah, like this is a great generalist IDs. I mean, generalist IDs are kind of just IDs that can support themselves. Like this, for example, like this doesn't scale off of anything but itself. It's like this is a great generalist ID. Yeah. I feel like MD. I think a generalist team you can just win rate with. I mean, it's easiest to run a Rupture team right now, probably. Or even Burn. I guess Bleed also. So shall we go for expression? Yeah, I feel like I appreciate the Walpurgis stuff a lot more now after playing LobCorp. Cause like after playing a little bit of LobCorp, I'm like, oh my god, I actually know what this is supposed to be now. And like I actually like, okay, well that I didn't have. This I kind of had, but I got rid of it with Memory Repository. Like this is the suit that Flying Turtle uses. Well, used in the past. Like I actually like know what the stuff are now. So I wonder if I wonder if it'll be the same feeling when I see like, oh, I know who that is. Like maybe I'll know after I play Library of Ruina. But what's that for song then? It's not a set for Yusong. Not a set. I mean, he has a set. He has the weapon and the suit and the ego gift. He's got it. I just realized, is that the ego gift for the magical girl thing? I think I just realized that now. Oh right, and then the ego she has Arcana Slave, which was the attack of the thing in LobCorp, which I just wouldn't have known that, but now I do because I played LobCorp. That's so cool. Ego for Gregor. Ah, that. Yeah, I don't know why they separated it like that, but yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't know why Gregor has this. Actually, no, I know why he has it. He has it because of this ID. Because of its coin power plus boost. Because he has 8 coins on that and he gets plus coin boost, because it would be ridiculous if he has that. That's exactly why he has it. Because of this plus coin boost thing. That's why. Which also still has Fragrance of the Universe. Right, yeah, that's right, yeah. The pink and orange heart thing. I remember that. I actually have Magical Girl and Fragments of the Universe like right next to each other in my facility right now. Same Dawn as a Later Dawn. Just... actually, I feel like I remember hearing that and I forgot about it. Someone else was thinking it from someone. Right, the coffin on his back, or whatever. Back slot 1. It's like someone hasn't killed Apocalypse Bird yet. I have to run Apocalypse Bird back again. Oh, that's gonna be great. I have to do Bin Off first though. Well, we'll get to that when we get to it though. Yeah. Yeah. And then this Night of Despair. That's an ego gift. I feel like it doesn't look that cool though. I just feel like it would look cooler without it. Like... Also, she doesn't even have the Blessing. Why does she not have Blessing? Why does she not have Blessing? What? Okay, anyways. An Apocalypse Bird ID. That would be... I mean, they would have to make that overpowered by default. Why did Ryoshu get Faint Aroma ID? She could have got such a cooler suit, and instead she has some random... See, like, if they're getting VoV suits, they should at least have cool VoV suits like this. Or this. Like, not Faint Aroma. Like, come on. Like, there's so many better suits. Like, Cobalt Scar, Crimson Scar. What else? What else is there? I don't know anything. Obtainment Dialogue. Why I left. What's the Hollow Withered Pride? What's the first one to measure? Oh. Oh. So she was so she worked with Night of Despair and didn't get a good work result, so she didn't get the gift. I see. Right, because her whole thing is not being special. Right. Oh, wait, this is the Frost Queen Ego gear. Or Ego suit. And that one got it instead of Rhodia. Oh, what an L. That's crazy. It's wild. Does she have it in here? No, she doesn't. Okay. I feel like the event, like, was it Amber Dawn, I think? Like, when I saw it in the trailer, I was like, oh my god, that's Amber Dawn. And then I didn't even, like, see that it was called Amber Dawn until like, later. But, like, I knew it was Amber Dawn because I know the worms that are large are Amber Dawn. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Yeah, low key, I. Oh, actually, yeah, I was not paying attention to the time. Low key, that's gonna be it for me as well. I. Oh, yeah, I was not paying attention to the time. Okay. Yeah. All right. Whoops. All right. Thanks to anybody that stopped by, and have a good one. I don't know if I'm gonna play Walpurgis tomorrow. I might. Depends on if I have time for it. And then the day after is gonna be the Walpurgis release day, so that'll be fun. So now we're gonna. All right. You too. Yeah. Everyone, have a good one, and see ya.